But if you were the coach of Upgrade, what would you be telling them right now?
From what I saw in the last few matches, the last few rounds, I mean, either they should, like, especially when it comes to attacking, they should go onto a site and actually push it, even if they don't have the spike. Like, either be a good decoy or don't be a decoy at all.
Yeah,
Because what they've done is they peek it, they're like, we're over here, oh no we're not, and they fully rotated back, and instead of, like, I would say, having people peek on different places, trying to at least like, especially once they picked one out, use that momentum, man. Push, go for it. And that is the one thing that made me a little bit sad to see, because they had the momentum, they threw it away, they gave it away, and that was just that's not, yeah, it's just sad to see.
Yeah, no, I think you're absolutely right. I mean, we look at that last round, right, where they managed to, Joel manages to get one. They don't clear the corner, but they trade him instantly, right? And there's only one defender in Fleek. Fleek is the only one on the A side, and the rest of the team is retaking from so far away. And yet, for no apparent reason at all, they decide, I think, maybe they were scared that Sixth Sense had read them already, which Sixth Sense had been doing in that round. Right? But I think the lack of confidence from not getting any of those other rounds and from being read out so hard in those previous rounds made them falter. So I think you're right.
Yeah.
I think they need to get it in their head that, okay, even if it doesn't matter whether or not we're being read right now, we need to have that confidence to push, because if we don't, like we saw in that last round, they get picked off one by one. They don't manage to take unfair fights for them, right? Sorry, unfair fights in that they get a 2-on-1 advantage, right? They don't have anybody trading them, right? And so if those rounds end up fizzling out like that on the attack side again, I'm afraid for Upgrade, because those guys worked so well as a team, right? I keep coming back to that.
Yes.
That first half, they worked so well as a team, right? And so that momentum and that teamwork should be something that they keep in their heads for the rest of the game, because clearly, like you said, the momentum that they need to run down that round, to run it down. Once it disappeared completely. And so I think they need to try their best not to let that momentum disappear once they have it.
That's very well said. Yeah, like, the momentum was definitely there, and it slipped right through their fingers, and it's really sad to see. But they have to figure, like, I'm sorry, even if it slips through your fingers, pick it up, wash it down, brush it off. 5-second rule, man. Take it. Pick it up. At least pick it up.
All right. Well, I mean, I guess we're gonna see if Upgrade pick it up in the next round, right? Because I think that looking forward, Upgrade, Sixth Sense were a team that we saw before. We've seen a couple of their players in the previous tournament, and we know that they did well. But Icons, at least for me, are an unfamiliar team. We'll see if we have any other names that they come back. And I think that they can be I think that if this is an unknown team to them as well, right, then that unknown factor should be a good motivator for them, because then they don't have to focus on worrying about the other team's game at all. They just got to focus on their own game.
That is exactly right. I definitely agree with that. Like, all I'm gonna say is, I do believe that they have the ability to turn it around. All they have to do is, as I said, pick it up, dust themselves off, and get back into it.
Yeah, I mean, you've been around block competing for a while. How do you do that when you take a loss that's hard? What do you do? Take a step back? Eat a banana?
That depends. It's definitely changed recently. It used to be a very self-destructive way of thinking, very negative, very talking myself down, because you see the mistakes you make. Obviously, your teammates also see them, and the important part is to take a step back, have a breather, even if it's a minute. Go for a short little walk, even if you sit somewhere else, somewhere away from your computer, away from your console, whatever it is you're playing. Just take a step back, breathe, have some water, have something to drink, something that you enjoy, and collect yourself. If you're playing as a team, collect yourself as a team, communicate as a team, have a little bit of a laugh, tell a joke, lighten that mood so that you can get yourself back in. Because if you keep focusing on the negatives, you're not going to get anywhere. You're only going to make more mistakes.
That's it. All right, well, I see the sheet right now, and oh my goodness, I think if we thought this was a destruction, it looks like Misu versus Icons was even more of a destruction. Misu 13, Icons 5. Oh my god, that was a slaughter in and of itself right there. Oh man.
Oh my
Wow.
goodness.
I mean, at least that's not a bad sign though for Upgraded, right? We said that they look strong on their first
Yeah.
half, and Icons clearly not looking too dominant either. So it looks like they'll have a potentially easier opponent to go against, right? So we'll see how that goes. But right now, if I'm Upgraded, I'm saying we got a shot. We got a shot at this.
Yep.
We gotta. I think we that should boost some of their mental back up again. And I mean, good luck to Icons.
The only thing I'm gonna say in this regard is I remember having played tournaments of Rocket League, even with our good friend Bliss, where we may not have done so hot in the beginning, and then we play against a team that has done really well or has dominated previously. Even then, you have a shot. It's not over until it's over, and I hope to goodness that Upgraded and Icons put that in their head, because I want to see a banger of a match. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, absolutely, man. I think I agree. I mean, that mental going into this next game is important, because I mean, this game currently, both teams have lost both of their first games, and if they lose this next one, they get put down into the O2 hole, right? So that the very minimum, they can only get the third seed, which means that they're going to be matched up against a harder team. So a win here is crucial, because a win here gives them the chance to play against a
fighting
weaker
chance
seed in the bracket. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, looks like we'll be doing the complete opposite of what we said. And so we got two winners on this side.
Well, throw away everything we just said, chat. Disregard everything we just said. My goodness, a slaughter is about to happen, and I don't know which side is going to be slaughtered. How do you see this? How do you see this playing out? Like, I mean, obviously, Misu apparently did slaughter Icons, as we can see on the scoreboard. But how do you see Sixth Sense and Misu? What do you think? Obviously, we haven't seen Misu play yet. Yeah, what are your thoughts on this?
Well, my thoughts so far are that we've got Sixth Sense, who look like a pretty weak team on attack, right? And if it weren't for a couple of those 1v1 clutches giving them momentum back and giving them a couple and forcing Upgraded onto ecos, I don't think that they looked very cohesive as a team on attack. They took sites well, right? But they kept getting their sites retaken every single time by Upgraded.
Yes.
So I think that that's one hole currently in Sixth Sense defense, or sorry, in Sixth Sense attack side that they need to work on, because their defense once they've post planted or once they're in post plant doesn't seem like it's very aggressive. It's just sit back and get shot. Or sit back, relax, and shoot or get shot. Yeah. So
exactly.
I think I think one thing that Sixth Sense can work on, although I doubt they'll be playing a site again with a map with 3 sites, is that they're only going to be. Well, there we go. Actually, sorry. Just to clarify, it looks like Sixth Sense Misu have chosen Bind as the map, and Sixth Sense are about to choose their side now. So either way, this will be a little bit easier, because this is a map with just 2 sites, right?
Yes.
And so that means that the retakes the attack halves, once they've got the bomb down, once Sixth Sense are in the post plant, they need to make sure that they have the utility and the comp that can stall out the enemy team, because right now they're just taking the site and then getting run back down, and I don't think that feels fair. I doubt that feels good for them.
I want to interject real quick and say that in this situation, from what I see, obviously, as you just said, that the current map we're going to be on is going to be a two-sided, like, two
Two-side.
planting, yeah, two-site, that's the word, two-sited, haha, map. The issue with that, knowing that in the first half, when Six Sense would have planned on A, and even the people coming from C came in like a whirlwind and absolutely destroyed what they had built up initially. Having it, condensed down to two sites, how do you think, like, if, like, you being the coach, you being a coach, or having been a coach, how would you coach them in a situation like this? What would you tell them to do, or really focus on?
Well, okay. So again, we saw. So the difference here is that we had 3 sites previously, right? So that meant that
Yes.
Sixth Sense could take the site easier because there was rarely any defenders on it, and the upgraded defenders were typically just 1 or 2 on site at the time, right?
Yes.
Now Sixth Sense here is going to have to work the map a little bit more carefully and can't just run it down, right? Because
Mhm.
with just 2 maps, that means you can stack one site with three
Yeah.
sides, and you can have a Sentinel lock down the other side well, right? And so that
Yeah.
means that so we're going to look at the comps here in a second, right? But Sixth Sense, if they want to play a fast game, is going to have to make sure that they commit as a team, because if not, they're going to get stalled out by that utility, especially on the B side where it can be hard and where most Sentinels typically play.
That does make sense, and it looks like we are.
In Agent Select.
Yes, we are.
All right, well, we've got our first agent already. Joel is
What a name!
Joel is insta-locked the Reyna. I think he wants to play this Reyna because the Reyna typically in most ranks is a very aggressive. It allows for aggressive plays, but
Mhm.
the thing is that you won't have that much util to back it up. So Joel's contributions here have to be either the entry for his team with his flashes and his good and excuse me, with his flashes and his dismisses, or he has
Yeah.
to frag the hell out, because other than that, the Reyna does not bring the best util into the game. She doesn't have anything to throw. The only util that she has is for herself and a potential flash
Okay.
to help the teammates.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I mean, we've got another duelist on the other side, so it looks like Sixth Sense again sticking with a 2 duelist comp. So Raze typically is a fantastic agent for this map. For everybody who's played Bind at least once, they know how good Raze can be entering through sites with their blast packs, hitting the back of sites with the nades, and clearing out corners, and getting you closer to the sites with the boom bot. So Raze has always been an effective agent here, and we see that on the other side as well. With like Spider Woman on the Misu side is going to be taking that too. So we got all 10 of our agents locked in now, and it looks like we're going
Yeah.
to see on the attacking side a double duelist comp with a Raze and Arena and a Tejo. Interesting. On the defending side, we're going to have a Breach instead, and we're going to have a Sage. So this should be an interesting matchup because neither of these teams have info initiators, right? Info initiators are the people that can scan for enemies. The Tejo
Yeah.
drone, to a limited extent, can do that. It can clear out certain corners, but it
Yes.
doesn't scan enemies like you would expect a Sova or a Fade to do. And
Yeah.
so that means that that means that both teams here, without recon initiators, are going to need to be able to. They're going to just have to hit these sites really hard. And I'm assuming that
Mhm.
with the breach comp, that's what they can do: double flash and the stun to disrupt the defenders, and the Tejo Molly and stun to be able to take stuff here. So as we start this match off, we're going to see just that. It looks like the rest of the team is going to be, Six Sense is going to be running it down. They do find Joel under the site, but it looks like the sidekick here has stalled down just a bit, and now it's just going to be fights going out over and over.
Joel found his way out of harm's way.
I mean, this is an absolute slugfest right now. Everybody is here on this side of the map. Nobody has rotated back towards A. I think
It looks like one person is rotating. Is that the one with the spike? Is my only question.
no, it's not. And it looks like in the meantime, Torta Pounder is gonna get found by Saucy. And I mean, this slowdown from 6/10 has actually created a bit of an advantage for them because they managed to get a pick. Oh, and Saucy has found another one. Just about. No, hasn't. Wow, Saucy barely unable to finish CPI2 there. But in the meantime, Joel has managed to lurk all the way into A, and now the A take is coming. And I mean, this is going to be a tough retake. Shams here gets a pick, but that's it. It's a 5v1 for 6, and I mean, if he's good for his name, maybe he can get.
Good attack.
But I certainly doubt that it's going to get 1v1.
My goodness.
And that's the case. He's not tracing that.
That was rough
That was
for
rough.
both teams.
Yeah, but I think as I mentioned in the pregame, right? If 6/10 wants to be able to do this, they have the comp. They have a comp that needs to run it down, but they need to play slow because they can't just run it down with 1 or 2 defenders. You saw what happened when they tried; they got stalled out immediately. But, and to their credit, they adjusted immediately. They slowed it down, spread out, let Joel find some picks, and that got them the round. So I like to see that they're playing a little bit smarter than we would have thought for this comp.
Go get him.
Well, this looks like another triple stack, but this time the Teo should be able to spot some people. Yeah, dude, detect. Good stall from Weak, but oh my god, the knife is out! And now it looks like it's a B-side take immediately. Spider-Woman going down to it, and it's just a clean side take from the rest of 6/10. Great job entering from Fleek. I mean, we saw him on that Soba in the previous map, but now that he's on the Raze, it looks like he's certainly doing a much better job than... he doesn't even have to... He can just worry about his fragging now.
One enemy remaining.
Worry about his fragging, just like pride.
Shot him right in the pride.
I mean, I don't think the president deserves by this.
Ooh, wait, coming out strong.
And I mean, we saw him, right? We mentioned his name in the previous game. 6/10, he was on 28 kills. The next closest in the server was on 19. And the next closest on the server was on 19. And right, so if Fleek is going to continue this frag-hungry, frag-heavy performance, right? I think that 6/10 have a good chance of taking this because we saw how good all of their individual aim is already on the first map, and it's certainly looking like they can out-aim again. Now, I mean, this is the first buy round, right? So I think we put a little more weight on this than the previous round. That was just so now this is the first real test of whether 6/10 have what it takes. And I mean, it looks like this is a complete retake setup from Mizu, excuse me, on the A side. But it looks like 6/10 have actually slowed down. They're not electing to plant just yet. They're a little worried about the fights. And for good reason, 6 does get one, and CPI2 gets another. Now, 6/10 should be able to get the spike down here, but they are man down, and they've only got hookah control. So this is going to be a little tough. And look at that front side taken already, and everybody is locked into lamps for 6/10. Although, as I say that, Saucy does get Sham on the entry, and nobody is really pushing out just yet. Nobody has gotten on the spike, so the more time that 6/10 is able to burn down here, the harder it is going to get. Oh, Spider-Woman, excuse me, with the 2K. We've got 2. But, oh, he has to get out. Oh, Torta Pounder sticking it. Oh! No, excuse me, Spider-Woman sticking it, and Torta Pounder from around the corner pounds it into the ground.
Absolutely gorgeous to see.
Yeah, that was great 2K from both Spider-Man and Spider-Woman, excuse me, and Torta Pounder. Great retake, and I mean, I thought for a second there that giving up A side was going to cost Mizu. Yeah. But Mizu just took it right back.
So it seems like Misu is also really comfortable in when it comes to retakes. Which means that this match is going to be a very interesting one because 6/10 is really good at the retakes, so we'll figure it out. See what happens next.
I mean, speaking
beginning
of
round 4.
Looks like there's going to be another one because 6 gets taken out on the A side, and that's all map control lost. Oh, Spider-Woman got as well. Oh, this is looking way better right now for 6/10.
Oh,
Dragging it out. Oh my god.
What are you doing, sir?
Oh, he's running it down as well. GI2 with the assist. Wow.
Yes.
Okay, okay, shout out to Fleek. He's got aim for days right now, man. Handing out headshots.
Oh my goodness. All I'm gonna say is that that his team better get him at least a McFlurry today, because that was beautiful to see. He deserves a little bit of love.
Oh my god, man, dude, that was disgusting for Fleek right there. Entries, takes out the sight holders, and then gets the rotate as well. That's fantastic. And now he's even got the ultimate as well. The only one with an ultimate. So this should be a good look. Here we go. Oh no! Down, and now Spider-Woman's the one with an ultimate, and a one-man, two-man advantage. Excuse me from you two.
Excuse me? What just happened?
Wow, that was filthy for Spider-Woman. Great readjust, and I mean that's a race diff right there.
Live munition.
They are just showing that they are not to be
Last player
trusted.
standing.
Oh!
My
Spider-Woman. All right, I guess it's a race battle
One
tonight.
enemy remaining.
And Spider-Woman ready for? Oh no, Spider-Woman! She can get the ace. Oh my
The
goodness!
bob and weave. The bob and weave.
Oh my god! From a 4K from one race to an ace in another, Spider-Woman has taken back the rounds, and I mean, 6 cents looking a little foolish right there.
All I'm gonna say is, Mom, get the camera. I'm on TV. What did I just see?
Wow. I mean, this is alright. If it's gonna be like this, we're gonna have a duel of the races. This is gonna be a fun match, dude. I'm already having so much fun just watching these two drag out.
The hunt begins.
Here we go, Fleek with another entry duel. 1v1.
Got a little bit of a
Just
peekage. Nice wall.
Oh, the 6 is not ready for it, but Fleek's missing!
No.
Oh, from 0 to 0 in 2 rounds, and 6 now still
No
has
time.
shower control. Here
One
comes Spider-Woman
enemy
with
remaining.
heal. And
Spike
it's all
down.
left out of Joel. They don't know where he is though, but they're gonna find him soon enough. Trade out from CPI2, and that is a 3-ball scoreline.
I'm speechless. I'm at a loss for words. The fact that it's 3-3 is not what it's supposed to be. From what I was seeing earlier in this, I'd say 2 rounds ago.
Yeah, I mean, the aim on Fleek looked fantastic, and then all of a sudden, he's lost both first blood. He's been first blooded both times, and both times kind of. I'm not gonna lie, he kind of messed up on both of those. So we'll see if he's able to bounce back here.
Spike down.
Oh,
B.
chase down.
Parasite.
Does get the trade off of the shorter pounder, so that's his counterpart in the Renegon. And I mean, this is even Steven, but poor Joel just manages to get around the corner. Yeah, he's stuck in the volley. He's gonna get volleyed out. Joel, great follow up. And now the rest of the 6th Sense should be running it down here. They're not ready for Sham. Oh,
They
Sham
definitely
isn't
are
ready
not.
for them.
Satchel out.
Oh no. Well, I mean, these rounds are just
Spider-Woman,
going.
what are you gonna do with this?
These rounds are just going back and forth right now. I mean, 6 Sense with a 4v2 here, and I like that Spider-Woman is going for this, looking for a little bit, but 6 Sense is left her all alone, and I mean, I can understand why. You're not going to have the money to fight this after.
Last player standing.
Not going to have the teammates either, apparently. There goes 6.
Oh, there goes the little drone.
Alright, Spider-Woman really wants to go for this
Thrifty.
here, but it looks like it's Joel that's going to shut her down, and I mean, fantastic entry from Joel, right? We saw him run it down into Uka, and wow, I mean, it feels like 6 Sense right now is playing a very momentum-based style of Valorant, where they look for the entry frag, walk it up, and then if they don't find entry frag, if they don't or they do, they flood in either way. And so I think both Joel and Fleek right now are need to get that momentum back on their side if they want to frag out, because looking at it, it feels like it feels like this is just a very back and forth, very brawly game of Valorant. And in those brawls, it's typically not going to be the Yuto, but the kills that you're going to need. I mean, speaking of brawls, Joel is here again, lining up. Speaking of Joel and Fleek, they both take.
I know exactly where you are.
Excuse me, they both take a kill each. And, oh, Joel, just about. Line up, great fadeaway as well. Oh, he wants more, right?
Oh, he was looking for it. He was.
Okay.
Again, on 4v2, and I don't know if Spider-Man and Sham have what it takes. We saw Spider-Woman's aim has been good, but I don't know if I don't think this is a winnable round for them. Yeah, I think they decided they're just gonna back off now. Spider-Woman looking for some extra exit kills maybe, but that seems to be about it.
Satchel out. Last player standing.
Spider-Woman gets shot down like a bug on the wall. Sorry, an arachnid on the wall.
I like that. Oh, boy. Well,
Get the spray can.
I mean, it looks like Sixth Sense. They got the spray can right now, dude. And I mean, looking at things right now, Spider-Woman on 9 with Joel on 11 and Fleek not far behind on 9, on 8, excuse me. I don't think things are not going the way that Misu want them to right now. Especially with Sham on still and 0 kills yet. I think that's a little bit of a worrying sign because typically when you play the Clove, you're other than the smokes, your utility is for fragging out because you don't have to worry about throwing too much else. And I mean, this is a chance for Sham to get kills. She hears 2 running up.
Go ahead.
We'll see if the Clove is able to get him here. We can at least get him 1. Sham finally does get on the board. That's 2 down.
The good old Shamalam.
Not ready for CPI 2 though. Joel does trade out Sham and it's a 2v2.
Last player standing.
But he's getting pressure from both sides. I don't think he's ready for it right now. He's getting run down by Joel and Fleek again, the dynamic duo. They take these rounds by force, dude. They look at 14 and 10. They do what they want.
They're definitely in control of this match, and they're just having a really good time on their own, just on top of the leaderboard. It seems like that is definitely very interesting and very nice to watch. I'm happy for them that they found their mojo. That's just all I'm gonna say. Like the mojo is here.
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, Sixth Sense, remember, they were taking sites well, but struggling on the post plants on the CT side. Excuse me, on the attack side on Haven. It doesn't look like they've been struggling with their post plants here. But again, I think that's because they've been dragging out. Instead of just taking the site, they're actually getting kills before taking the site. That's just making it so much harder right now for the rest of the easy to hold. Oh, speaking of hard whiff from right there. Spider-Woman does get one back, but we gets her back with the showstopper.
I'm sorry, but that's not a showstopper. That is again that's
a little bit of a spray,
but spray.
Oh,
saucy with a saucy one.
Oh, Six not ready for that saucy flank at all.
Spike
and,
planted.
I mean, that's a fantastic play. Sham again locked out of the round right now, and again, these post plants are just too hard right now for the rest of the day. They're not able to hold the site anymore. Look, Sham's not even here. Sham's just saving on the other side of the map. Torta Pounder is taking these fights alone, and I mean, I like the idea of Torta Pounder. Sure, you're on the Reyna, get yourself some confidence, build yourself up, right? Get yourself some frags. But that's, I don't know. I don't think that. I think that Sixth Sense by far and away look like the better team right now. They have the better executes, they're running it down, and they also have the better aim at the moment.
They feel that they definitely look the most confident in the game at the moment. They're confident in their abilities, they're confident in their teammates, they're confident in their aim, and it's very apparent.
Absolutely. And I mean, you mentioned it before, right? I think you're right, confidence is key. And Sixth Sense coming into this map, we talked about upgraded needing confidence. Well, I mean, Sixth Sense have that confidence because they smashed them on the previous map. And they're smashing here again.
It's funny that you say that they smashed them, because in the beginning they weren't smashing.
No, they weren't. I mean, we look at the scoreboard just now, right? I think it was a 2-0 scoreline in favor of, or excuse me, there was a trade out immediately, and there were a couple of rounds where
Saucy with another one.
there were a
He's making
couple of
marinara
rounds.
looks like.
Bye bye, Sham. You're done.
Like I
Okay,
never
this is
left.
very ill-advised. Shams manages to get away, but she's just gonna get run down again.
One
I mean,
enemy
the rest
remaining.
is
Team
here, but
Ace.
that doesn't matter when they're just gonna get smashed like that.
Last round
Chat, I know
in
you
the
guys
half.
can't see me, but my mouth was open through that round.
His mouth is open. Oh my goodness. I mean, honestly, it feels certainly like Sixth Sense. Just they can do no wrong at this point. Every single person is fragging out. Everybody's got a round win, right? And nobody better at those frags currently than Joel and Fweek. Again, that dynamic duo. 16 and 13. Leading the
This
scoreboard.
being the last round, and this is the last round until they switch sides. How do you? What are your predictions on the second half of this?
Well, I mean, predictions. Sixth Sense just looks like the better team. They could do no wrong.
But
I
it's
mean,
flashing.
six gets taken out just like that. And I mean, all of these rounds right now are just never, other than the rounds where Freak has been taken out, never have they looked
Got
in
it.
favor of.
Spike down
So
A.
until now, but Spider-Woman really wants it
One
back.
enemy remaining.
Big old okay. And I mean, Saucy has a 1v2, but he's got low HP and he's gonna get run down. So a
My
fourth round,
goodness.
big fourth round, right? think
I
that
will
was-
say
Switching sides.
I respect for Spider-Woman for pulling out the bug spray right back on him.
Hell yeah! I mean, swinging in just like that with her ult, I think that was a sorely needed 3K from Spider-Woman. And clearly we can tell that she's feeling herself this match, right? But none of the rest of the team is at this moment.
No,
and
no.
that's a big problem because Torta Pounder is the next closest.
expected
on
more.
5.
I expected
Five-
more from Torta Pounder.
5
With
Torta
such a
Pounder.
wonderful name?
I
mean,
not really
you
pounding
have
many
to.
Torta. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, the Torta on the other team is pounding him right now in Joel. Actually, both. Excuse me, both are pounding him in the Raise and Reina. Joel and Week are just absolutely dipping him. So he might
At this
need
rate-
to change his name to Torta Pounded.
I was about to say that.
I mean, just an example of another one. Joel takes CPI 2, and that's all the initiator utility gone. No more flashes left. This is looking rough, my man.
It definitely is.
Right, I mean, as things get quiet again here, if Spider-Woman's still alive, and the Spider-Woman entry could be what they need to get things back, but they're right about to head into Fweek and the setup of Saucy. And this Saucy setup, oh my god, Torta Pounder is caught out instantly, and Manuel's free to get 3 kills, 3
One enemy
not on the
remaining.
cards, but Saucy
Saucy
down
helping
A.
out though.
I got the spike.
Yeah, help out. And, oh my god, Sham's in a 1v4, this is not... Alright, this is essentially winnable, yes, one. But done, that's it. No more done, and it's a 9-4 half. I mean, Sixth Sense right back to winning ways. They've won 5 of the last 6 rounds in a row. Excuse me, 6 of the last 7 rounds in a row.
I need this.
And outside of a Spider-Woman 3K, I haven't really seen anything from
This is a
Mizu
recipe.
that's convinced me.
Satchel out.
So, I'm pretty sure as a gamer you are aware of the flow state. It feels like it definitely feels like Mizu
here.
has used up their flow state in the previous game, and Sixth Sense is now experiencing their own.
Absolutely, and Mizu is currently flowing. The Mizu is not flowing at the moment, man. Although, as I say that, Torta Pounder gets
Satchel
1.
out.
But again,
The Spider
right
Woman
there.
gets
Out of charges.
it's a bug on the wall.
Yeah, Fleek right there, ready for the trade. And I mean, to be fair, we can't put too much stock into this round because it's an eco. And they, all that these are working with is classics. So any kill that they can get, any damage they can get is good. And wait, actually,
Mhm.
they're gonna get a spike plant actually because the B side is completely vacant and Shams is lurked all the way up. So this is fantastic for Shams. Xenon isn't gonna be ready for this. He's just gonna be
Spike
running it down. Oh, Shams could get the peek here. Shams could get the jump on Xenon right now, but Xenon peeks him anyway. Shams a little too scared to peek, and Xenon punishes him for it. And just like that,
One
Xenon's
enemy
favor.
remaining.
Absolutely in 6-7 stage right now. And oh, I mean,
My
for a second, I believe. But I don't know. I think I'm right back to my non-believing Sixth Sense ways.
I have fallen silent because of what I'm watching.
I mean, shout out CPI2. He's on Pi Watch currently. 3 and 12. If he gets another 2 deaths, that's 3.14 on the board. Not to call him out or anything, but it's not like, in fairness, it's not like the rest of Mizu is doing any better. I mean, nobody's in double digits other than Spider-Woman at this point, and nobody's gotten a double kill other than Shams in that one round and Spider-Woman in a few. So,
Yeah.
I mean, we can talk all we want about strategy, but at the end of the day, it's frags right now. And right now, Sixth Sense is leading heavily in the fragging department.
That is most definitely true.
Alright, well, this isn't going to be another hit right now, so... I mean, this is good utility usage. So far, Joel wants no one's so aggressive. CPI2 runs in with a flash shot to the spike down, and Joel gets a 2K because of it. This is even now, and the spike is still in his possession. So this is not looking good. Even adds another.
Enemy remaining.
Adds a third. Adds a second, excuse me, and it's all left again.
One
Gets
enemy
one.
remaining.
But I mean, Saucy is right there for the trade. Did Freak kill himself? Freak naded himself and walked into his own nade. Oh no.
As he should.
Yeah, I mean, he gave him a shot, but even then, Six not able to convert, and Sixth Sense, the one's converting. This is not looking good. I mean, that's Sixth Sense in the last 9 rounds, taking 8 of them.
This goes here.
They're 8 and 9. They're 8 of 9 in the last
This
round.
is a nice. That goes
So I
there.
mean, we talked about that confidence, and again, Sixth Sense is winning with it right now. But it doesn't feel like there's any of that at the moment for Mizu.
Nope, no, there is not, and they're again pushing another A site, which is funny
God.
because the entire team is on A again.
Yeah, again, Sixth Sense with the good reads. We saw them with the good reads on map 1 on Haven. But I mean, now against Mizu, it looks like their stacks have been quite good. Again, look at that. Pride ready to take him down.
Picked out one by
Enemy
one.
remaining.
Oh, easy
Spike
frag
down
for him.
A. Flawless.
Again, the dynamic duo, starting things and ending rounds. Ending the
Match
hopes
point.
of Mizu to 21 and 20. These two are inseparable at the moment in frags. They're clearly separating Mizu from their pack at the moment.
My goodness. Turning Mizu into soup. I know it's miso, but
I mean... Alright, well, I think we were just
11-0.
update. 11-0. And can we get an update on who's leading?
The hunt begins.
God, well, it looks like... We'll talk about that in a second. Joel here again, and ready to frag. Sixth Sense is just going all out of them right now. Look at that from Freak. Double
Defenders
kills
win.
from the dynamic duo to end things out. Joel has put on a show of that 13-4 stomping, dude.
respectfully, what?
Absolute smacking right now. I mean, what is going on, Freak?
24 upgraded.
This is
No, who deep is it?
we thought that this was going to be competitive because both teams won their match, but
Yeah,
these are just
yeah.
look completely lost. Joel and Fweek, no answer. They had no answers for Joel or Fweek.
It almost looked like they forgot how to play.
Absolutely, I feel like, I mean, you can see that in the 15th round. Excuse me, 16th. No, in the 15th round, where you can see Joel, the whole of the site is taken, right?
Yeah.
And Spider-Woman is there. Excuse me, Mizu hasn't lost a single player, and for whatever reason, CPI2, who was having not a great game in the fragging department, decides to take the spike and run into elbow through the smoke with the spike. And he runs right into the waiting arms of top frag Joel, who puts him down and controls the spike. And I mean, that kind of sums up the game for me, right? Where there's no confidence and there's no
Nope.
teamwork, and and all of these mistakes were being put on display for Mizu because the fragging department was absolutely phenomenal for Joel and Fleek, but
True.
but Mizu as well. They had certain chances in these rounds. They could have given themselves chances in these rounds, and yet they squandered them every single time.
Time and time again. It's I hope you remember the good old what's that game called again? I hope you remember the meme, the Leroy Jenkins meme. That's just pretty much that pretty much sums up every single play that I just saw from Mizu.
Yeah, no, I think Mizu. I think you're absolutely right. I feel like Mizu just ran head first, and their strategies didn't seem to really be working. I mean, if they ran into that brick wall of Joel and Fleek head first again and again, and clearly that's not something that worked out for them. So I think if they want to bounce back from this, they need to be able to adjust. They can't just keep running. They can't just keep running at the enemy team, because even if they managed to beat Icons in the previous game, right? And we actually did have an update, right? And Icons was currently losing 11-0 from last we heard over to Upgraded. So if it's actually sorry, excuse me, an update, a 13-0 in favor of Upgraded. Lauren, that's not a good sign. And so if they were running it down against Icons, clearly they need to be able to change things up, because both Mizu does not look like the better team versus both Upgraded and Sixth Sense at the moment.
Yeah.
Well,
And it looks like let me have a look and see what the next match that we're going to be watching live. And that's going to be Mizu versus Upgraded. Mizu having just been slaughtered. Upgraded having regained their confidence. Or are still in the process of regaining their confidence. How do you feel like this next match is going to go? Oh, I see an update. And it seems like we are going to be following Sixth Sense for the third time against Icons. I wonder how this is gonna go.
I wonder. I mean, do we have any positives? Okay. All right. Well, that's all right. But I think so it looks like Sixth Sense. I mean, let's be honest, right? We've shifted back from Sixth Sense versus Icons back to Upgraded versus Mizu, right? And let's be honest, this was the way more competitive match. This is going to be the way more competitive match. We love Sixth Sense, and clearly they look strong. But Icons has gotten 5 rounds in 2 games. That is not a good look for them, right? And so I think if we're going into Mizu versus Upgraded, excuse me, I have a feeling that this match is going to be much more competitive, because both teams have just lost to Sixth Sense, right?
Yeah.
But on the one side, we actually saw Upgraded leading for a good half of the game, right?
True.
We saw them leading in that very first half on Haven that we all watched. And if Haven is if Haven is any indication, Haven is what should be excuse me. If Haven is any indication, Upgraded work well as a team, right? We saw them play as a team. We saw them running it down, and not just running it down, but we saw them having good retakes as well, and using good utility. And Sixth Sense, the super team at the moment, we're struggling against that, right? And so because of that, I would like to I think I'd put Upgraded over Mizu here. Especially because Mizu, as we saw, was currently a one-woman show. Spider-Woman kind of swinging the rest of the team along on her back.
And occasional and an occasional torta chomper, just
Yeah. But
taking bites. Yeah, occasionally.
occasionally, right? But that's the thing is that I don't. From what we've saw from Mizu, right, and that doesn't inspire confidence in me. And sure, Sixth Sense got 7 rounds in a row, 8 rounds in a row, excuse me, on Upgraded. But Upgraded had a really strong first half. And if my time and experience as a coach is anything to go by, typically it doesn't matter if everyone's going to lose games, right? Everybody's going to lose games. But what prevents you from losing more games and losing more games in a row is that teamwork and having the framework of the team behind you. Because if you have that teamwork, you don't have to rely on making individual plays or trying to outthink the enemy, right? You can just rely on your own team, and you know that you can trust the team behind you, and that makes it just so much harder. Because if you have the whole team behind you and you're trusting the team behind you, you know you can swing and you know you can fight because you know that team behind you is going to have that trade. And I think that's what Upgraded is going to have here.
Yeah, no, definitely right there. I don't know if I should say I'm looking forward to our next match we're gonna be watching live or not, but I hope Icons can hold their own.
Absolutely. I hope Icons can hold their own as well for Sixth Sense, but I don't think that's going to happen. But Mizu versus Upgraded, I think they're going to stand. I think they're going to stand a better chance.
What do you think, chat? Mizu versus Upgraded. Who do you think?
Yeah, drop it in the chat. Let us know who you think is going to win this. And my personal bias is Upgraded. What do you think right now, Sean?
From what I've seen in the last match, yeah, no, I'm definitely gonna go for Upgraded because they're definitely the stronger team. They held their own against Sixth, obviously to a certain degree, but they definitely held their own a little bit better. And it makes it very difficult to say which way it's gonna go, but I do think, yeah. I do honestly think it's gonna probably go towards Upgraded because they've regained some confidence, and Mizu has definitely just lost theirs.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, though, I will say this. Looking back at Sixth Sense and Icons, right? Sixth Sense are 2-0 and Icons are 0-2. They got nothing to lose. Right?
Exactly.
They lost 2 rounds. They lost the last 2 maps hard. They got nothing to lose by taking a swing at the king here, right? They're going to be 0-3. They're going to be 0-3 anyway if they lose this. So they can just take pressure off their shoulders and just swing, frag, go for it. They're going to go crazy either way. But with Mizu and Upgraded, right? Both of these teams now have something to prove because they both just lost the Sixth Sense. But they both also had maps where they just won, and so that's going to get in their heads a little bit. They're going to be feeling a little bit of that confusion where, okay, we're strong, but are we really this strong? Are we going to be stronger than this team that Sixth Sense also beat? Right? And so I think that fear and confusion is going to play a little bit into their heads. And so I think we're going to see a little bit more tension here between the two teams. Because if both of them are worried about that, there's going to be more mistakes that are made, right? When you feel that tension, when you feel that worry and that stress on your shoulders, you can absolutely feel the tension, and that can cause mistakes. That can cause a bit of an overflick and a missed frag, or maybe a piece of botched utility, or maybe a trade that should not have happened that happens, or maybe a swing too early because you feel it,
or a little bit of overconfidence even.
Exactly, and so that's where I think that this match will have a little bit of that X factor, because that pressure of trying to get the second seed for both of them right now is enormous, because either way, one of them is going to take it here, and one of them is going to lose, and one of them is most likely going to have to face up against Sixth Sense again, right? And so you want to be able to build your confidence up and make sure you can say, okay, hey, we're good enough to be able to. We beat this other team, but we beat them well enough that we're strong, right? We didn't struggle with this match. We didn't struggle with this matchup. If we can,
The first
if
match,
we can beat,
our first match against Sixth Sense was just a fluke kind of thing.
yeah, exactly. You get it. Yeah. So we gotta get that. We gotta get that build up. They gotta get that confidence build up again. So if this is a tense match, I worry for both teams. Sorry, this will be a tense match, but if this is a close match, then I worry for both teams.
Yeah,
absolutely.
But time will tell. I am really looking forward to seeing how that obviously pans out. And as you said earlier, Icons with nothing to lose. I also really hope that they play as such, as they really have nothing to lose, because that is going to be the most interesting. It's just the most interesting show for us to watch. If they play like they have absolutely zero to lose.
Honestly, get around. One round is all they need. One more than that 13-0.
Get that confidence.
You get one round, and they're gonna be brimming with confidence again. You know how it is. When you're
I'm
down
gonna
big,
laugh. Yes.
and so Sixth Sense. This is again a three-sided map, right? It's a bit like Haven in that it's got 3 sides. But the difficult thing is that it's a lot more difficult for defenders to rotate from here on the defensive side than it is for them to rotate on Haven. So that retake. Excuse me. Let's bring us back to the first map where Sixth Sense had they took the sites very often, but just kept getting their site retaken, right? By upgraded, right? So if that's the case, these sites generally can be harder to hold, especially the C site and B site. So what Sixth Sense is going to need to do here is they're going to have to change up their game plan from that previous matchup against Upgraded, right? And because Upgraded would just wait and then throw a wave of util and retake with that util, and Sixth Sense would just wait for the util to come to them and wait for the fights to come to them. What I want to see right now is I want to see them taking those fights a little bit early, disrupting that utility and that retake. Because if you look at it right now, Icon have 2 duelists. They've got the Jet and they've got the Neon, both who are extremely mobile and can get you into sites extremely fast. And the biggest problem with that is that if they're throwing utility at you, like the Omen Paranoia, the Omen Blind, the Neon Stun, and the Sova Dart, all of that util is going to make for a very effective fight, for a very effective retake setup. So Icon's weakness right now is that they can be disrupted while taking before they hit the setups, right? Before they execute onto the retake. So what Sixth Sense need to do is fight early or back up and then retake the retake.
What I will say is that Sixth Sense was really good in this department when it comes to being the defenders. That's where they really where they were really shining bright like a diamond. So it's going to be a little bit difficult to see. Not difficult, but it's just going to be a little bit difficult for Icons to really cement their place in a situation like this, because as I said earlier, this is where they shine. This is how they feel most confident. This is where they are the most confident. So this is going to be very interesting to see.
All missiles away.
And we're off.
Alright. Well, defensive side of start is good for Sixth Sense then, because that seemed like a very strong side for them. But I mean, Joel is getting run down right now. He's got 1 on his card? No, he's got none. And I mean, that's evened up now. So Icon's now in a position to retake, in a position to hold down the site. And I don't know if Pride has more Molotovs here, but I mean, Fweek does have kills, and we
Last
saw
player
Fweek fragging out
standing.
the last game. But oh my god, it's a 6 cents retake. It's only win left in XWN, and not even. He's finished off, and Fweek with a 3K, he's gonna give 6 cents their first round.
To be absolutely honest, this is the exact thing I was scared of.
What's that?
This is the exact thing I was worried about. That the second they start off as defenders, that they're going to absolutely wipe the floor.
With Icons, absolutely right. I mean, in fairness, that was Icons in good position. But I don't know if. Oh, actually, I don't know if Icons likes this at the moment. Alright, so Joel is going to flash up here. This looks like a double fight again. So the tail volley should separate the rest of Icons. Fweek here taking a deep line with the Vandal, and I mean, I guess he just decides to back out. So all of that rubble control is given up. Good dart. And actually, it does sell a bit of the fake. So Fweek and Joel, the dynamic duo, are going to be held at bay here on A at the moment. And it seems like the right read currently from Icons. They should be able to walk their way onto site here. There are no trips, nobody on site. And in fact, yeah, looks like they're just going to run it down. Max should be able to get the first glance. One spike going down. Max
One attacker down already.
does get it down. But I mean, the flood on site is immense. And I mean, look at that from 6 cents. They're just taking site, no problem. And Saucy's even defusing right in front of them. There's nothing that Icons can do. They're trying to frag. They're not getting any of it. 6 cents to the flawless on top of them. Then I mean,
That was slightly disrespectful.
Yeah, I mean, from the retake on C on the pistol to the retake here now, that just looked amazing. That looked like flawless teamwork currently. And I mean, the flawless teamwork results in a flawless round. So good on 6 cents to take it back.
It's kind of an issue knowing that right now, economy-wise, 6 cents is doing a lot better. So it's going to make it even harder for Icons to cement their place here. I am looking at the scoreboard, and I do see that Icons have taken 2 shots, have 2 kills. Very nice to see. Ooh, I take it back. That was 3.
Alright, extra time Elixir coming right in. The duelists doing their job for this team, creating those entries. But we still have Fweek back here, back side. Oh, and it looks like he's still frying and ready. Joel as well, trading him out. And I mean, Icons are in a good position right now. And Xinon and Joel are going to have to retake this together, but I don't know. I think Icons might actually have a chance in this one. Although,
seems they do.
Joel is taking a 1v1 at the moment, and Xinon is taking a backtrack 1v1.
One enemy remaining.
He does get one,
Last
so it's
player
bombed
standing.
down for Joel for the 1v1 hit.
Oh,
Takes the 1v1. 1v2 for all. And a 1 on the board for Icons.
Icons.
That was a little. That was an important round to win, especially for Raw, right? Top of the board right now for him, and he saves 1 gun. But I mean, look at the money from 6 cents at the moment. They could afford another buy, no problem. And Icons are struggling with 2 Bulldogs and a Guardian. Oh, there's no one shot. There's only a little bit of one-shot headshot potential, and they're not the weapons anymore. Right, well, Elixir dashing in his bench, breaks it, no problem. But oh, I mean, there's
Joel
the problem
taking
himself.
1, 2.
One enemy remaining. Spike down.
Wait,
B.
what happened? What did I miss? Looking at the kill feed, excuse me?
Well, he missed the 6 cents didn't miss. Because I mean, it's left all on XWN at the moment. I mean, he's running. I mean, he can take this fight, no problem. Kills But I mean, that's all he's gonna get.
Joel.
Yeah, one is good. One is good, but again, there's not much that Icons can do, because they won but they had no money after that win because only Rom survived.
True.
And now
Yeah.
they're broke again. And so now we've got Rom on a shotgun and Elixir on a ghost, or excuse me, on a Spectre. So I don't know. Icons, they got their one round, right? They got the one round that that we wanted from them. And that's their first round in 16 rounds. So we'll give it to them. But they're right back right now down into the doldrums, to the depths of Brokebank. So I don't know. Sixth Sense again looking very comfortable and in control here.
It's definitely not a comfortable place for Icons to be in as they rush in and take out Xenon.
XWN though, big kill
Joel
on the
and
end.
Fleek coming in.
Planted the spike. My ultimate is ready.
You're absolutely right. They are coming
Last
in again.
player standing.
Oh, Saucy.
Saucy ruining their whole team's day.
Saucy loves this game.
He does.
Like I said, sure, that was an eco round, right? But again, even on the eco round, besides that one kill from XWN or the ult, it doesn't ever look like Sixth Sense are out of it. Or, sorry, excuse me, it doesn't ever look like Icons are ever in control.
Yes, this
Sixth
should work.
Sense
No.
always have control, I think, and especially as long as Joel and Fleek are
This is a
alive.
nice spot. Here. This goes here. That goes there.
Makes it also very difficult to because it looks like it's going to be a full A rush as they're going in really hard, really quick, and X-Win,
My eyes
the
are
Fleet
down.
just absolutely obliterating.
I mean, what can you do? Look, they've even got the Odin spray on the left side. Oh, here comes Elixir. Almost scanned out.
Oh,
Spray down. This is not looking good for
Elixir needs to go and look for the Elixir of Life after that
Spike down A.
matchup.
One enemy remaining.
Ooh, oh no.
Xenon Joel.
So
Picking things up.
So as a coach, what would you how would you like what would you tell Icons in this case? What do you think could work? Like a full save round, like pistols only. What do you think would be ideal in this situation?
I think right now
Do your
Icons
thing, Jet.
is taking contact and getting sights, and they're hitting the sights hard, but they're as soon as they get the spike down, they're getting retaken on. Or Joel does get spotted out here. So I think what currently needs to happen is for Icons to
Enemy
God,
remaining.
Joel, what the
Spike
hell?
down C.
Joel,
He's here and he's going for it. He whips, but he's got it on the classic.
Cutting their vision.
Joel.
Still in sight.
All right, well, 14 and 2 at the moment. That was some disgusting shooting, and right now, Icons got their one, man. But I don't know if they're gonna get any more. It doesn't even look like these rounds are close anymore.
no. This is.
I gotta answer your question here. I think if they want to frag, I think Icons needs to, sorry, if Icon wants a round win, they need to be able to trade more, but they also need to use their util more effectively and take fights out with advantages, right?
Yeah.
Don't throw everything all at the same time. Take each piece of util, treat it like gold, and when you use it, try and take space with it, and try and get a kill with it, right? Because right now, what I'm seeing is that Icons are throwing all of their util onto the side take, but then that means that they have no util left to fight the side fights here, like this. And so that means that they have to take 1v1, which currently aren't going very well because Joel and Freak and apparently also Prize Molly are out fragging them right now.
I know
We have
exactly
X-Win.
where you are.
Rom taking a shot at Fleek.
Say
Rom
that though,
taking
and
out Joel.
Yeah, I say that, and then Rom just takes out both of the top frags. All right, good shots, Rom. Doesn't look like Saucy's ready for this.
Ooh, Saucy was ready for it.
Oh, an Icon.
And
Oh, this was a 4v2 Icon. This was a 4v2 with the top frag
remaining.
gone, and now it's a 2v1.
Last player standing.
Rom is here, And I mean, he's won the 1v1 clutch before. But this is asking a lot from him right now. And, oh, it looks like a read from Pride. He's got the shot. He's going up and over. And he drops on Rom. Wow.
What
nice
a drop shot.
Nice try from Rom, but
It was.
again, that's a 2v4. You can't be throwing those away, Icon.
If they think it is more honorable to resist death, they're welcome to try.
Oof, this is... I mean, this was as close as it got, and it got Rom the 1v2 clutcher into another 1v2. But I mean, this time, like I said, you could see all throughout all of those fights, Icon never took a single fight with util. They threw all their util in, and then they had nothing left for the fights, right? And with 6 Sense looking like the better aimers right now, util is going to be what gets you back to the game. It's going to be what prevents them from out-aiming, because they got to worry about all of that stuff.
I'm out of here.
I mean, look at Exos right now. He's going to be running in dry. Oh, scanned up. It looks like Xenon is ready for this. This is a good trade for the jump even for the Bucky gun. The Bucky to the face on Xenon, and they know that Xenon has to push for this. They're ready for it. So they hold down for the swing, and it's a good trade. So Icon again in an advantage here, but again, we've seen them with advantages, and this time Freak is the one alive, and he's ready for
One enemy remaining.
Icon. Oh, he's ready for Elixir and Max, and that just leaves it all on Zero.
Revealing area.
Zero's got the drone, and he's got the ult.
Yep.
But he does not have any positional advantage or the health for this. Oh, and he's walked right past Pride though, but he's walking right into Fleek. the Odin isn't even needed. Fleek just takes him out with a couple of daggers to the heart. And man,
yeah.
we celebrated their 1 round, and we said they had to get 1 round, but I'm thinking that's all they're gonna get.
I believe they heard us. They're like, hey, we want at least 1 round, and then we're good.
I think so too. That was I think they're happy with that round. So honestly, we'll give it to them. Good job, guys. Yeah. A second round would be good too, you know? Second kill too for Max or Zero would be good.
Revealing area.
I feel like the reveal was a little bit early and not really necessary.
Agreed. I mean, again, he gets info that they're there, but they don't push up with it, and so now all of that info is lost. And so now, look, Zero is worried again about clearing all of the space. He doesn't get to use the recon, and doesn't get to use his life or his gun either. Apparently, if we just take some dry out.
Weak with another one.
All right. Did not hear the dash over the sound of the gunshots. And I mean, this is a good position again for Icon. But look, Xenon's holding down. Xenon is holding the angle on B. He's ready for both players. Oh, he's just let Elixir slip past. But he has taken X-Men down. I mean, Joel is still unmoving. But in the meantime, Rom has taken out Xenon, and this is again another winnable position, but look at the HP for both Elixir and Rom. They have a combined HP of less than 20. If they want to win this, they gotta get bratty here. I mean, oh, Saucy is ready for this. He is!
One enemy remaining.
Rom is here.
Rom taking it back. Oh no!
The blind. Rom has been in these clutch positions so often, and he's just not. He's only converted one of the last 3. He's making it close. He's made it close. You gotta give him that. But again,
he definitely has. Yeah.
The 6 Sense frag power, 6 Sense firepower is just looking too good right now. I think this is a clean 3-0 sweep for them in the round robin. All right. Well, I think we got to look at some positives here, right? Icon have the Neon ult. They have the Omen ult, and they have the Sova ult. So they have 3 ults with which to work, right? So if anything is to happen, now would be the time.
This is how it ends.
Well, I say that, and next to it is pushed forward into the ult.
Gotta go.
Just gets away from the mollies. But he's still got his still got the nail. He actually manages to get out with only a scratch on him. So, again, not bad. And it actually forces out the tail ult. Look at this. Elixir has just gotten past. Oh my god. Nobody's checking for Joel, though. Oh, nobody's ready for Joel. Oh no, Joel.
Spike
Not even
down,
Joel was
C.
ready for Joel.
Elixir
One
was got
enemy
the flag
remaining.
off, but he doesn't even get the kill. And it's just disaster. Disaster for Icons. Joel with a 3-piece.
Last round before the switch.
6 cents
You want
with
to
10.
survive? Bring the right guy.
Wow. Elixir made the right move there, dude. He got through
Yeah,
the waterfalls. He got through the flank just perfectly. But he actually sold his team. He didn't tell them to check the site. And so that meant that Joel got 2 free frags. And then the rest of the site is lost. And the worst part is Elixir didn't even manage to get a kill on the rotator that he'd managed to get off guard. So
All missiles
at
away.
the end, 6 cents, just looking better in every sense of the word. Although that said, they have a free C site and a free plant. So this is going to be the freest plant that 6 cents have at the moment. Or that Icons have at the moment. And 6
But as
cents
you
are going to have.
see,
They found my wire.
the defenders are
Planted the spike.
flanking hard.
Oh, they are. But I mean, it looks like as well, like Icons are actually in a good position for this. Rom does get seen on. So
Rob with the trade.
Max is gonna get run down though. Max is not ready for playing for the team. Oh, and neither is Elixir. Fleet is just going off. And goodbye, 0. It's an 11-1.5 for 6 cents.
That.
Well,
Yeah.
this might just be a 13-1. You know? I think 1 round is enough to be proud of.
Switching
You
sides.
got 1
True.
off the rum clutch.
True.
Sure. But
I wonder how they are defensively. Let's find out.
well, we're about to find out. I mean, Week and Joel are just looking like freaks of nature right now. 21-4 and 17-4, right? And these guys are just running it down on them at the moment. So I kind of just want to say, this is going to be over faster than. I think this is going to be over even faster than the last match because look, Icons aren't even on the right side of the map. Dude, they're all on the A side. They've just got excellent on the B side. There's no one gonna be here. They're gonna have to retake. Oh no.
What?
Oh no.
What
Well,
is this defensive push?
I mean, everybody's here and ready for the retake already. And Excellent has gotten a good position on the flank. He can even take out the Teo over here on the other side. So Pride is about to have his hands full with X-Win at the moment. And look, the longer they take to get the spike down, the longer Rom takes. But oh, Rom doesn't clear his corners.
Swick and Joel at the same
Spike
time.
planted.
No, well,
Last player standing.
I guess
Oh, X-Win.
you never have to worry about the retake. They're all already dead.
I don't die so
And that's exactly what happens. Joel and Fleek, 24-4,
Match
18-4. Saucy post by on 9-4. And I mean, great. I think this map went about how we expected it.
Exactly. Yeah.
And, I mean, we just got an update as well. The other match currently is 12-2.
Yes, this should
We find out who's in favor of.
This is a nice
I'm believing it's in favor of upgrade at the moment.
That goes there. This goes here.
Oh, not a bad setup for Max.
Not at all.
And we have confirmation upgraded is winning. But I mean, 12-2, 12-1. It looks like both of these matches are about to be over already. I mean, Xenon with one, Joel with another, and this is just look really flat from Icons. They've had some
One
close
enemy
rounds.
remaining.
They've had a few kills, but I don't think they've had much more than that. And I think Joel just wants to end it. So there he goes. Backstab, and Icons are officially last place, 0-3. Oof.
That
What do we make of that? What do we make of that?
they did their absolute best, and it was very fun. It was very nice to see. But it was just a little bit sad that they what I saw Icons doing a lot was pushing where it wasn't necessary, pushing a little bit harder than they should have,
Oh,
and
absolutely.
that's what it's like, overstepping their boundaries, overstepping where they wanted to and needed to be, and because of that, they put themselves in a very uncomfortable position, uh, more than once, and yeah.
I agree.
Like being a Rocket League player, it kind of just feels like over rotation or not rotating enough, or being in the opponent's half the entire time when you have to be defending, and yeah, that's just that can cost you the game over and over again. You need to know your positions. You need to know what you need to look out for. As in that, I think it was the penultimate round. We obviously watched one of the guys from Icons not checking his corners.
Oh yeah.
Corners are the first thing you check in a game like this. Like, you should
Uh-huh.
check all your corners in any shooter.
Uh-huh.
Not checking your corners is just no.
No, I agree. And unfortunately, it just feels like this this was just an outclassing. I mean, other than Rom, who gave us some close rounds and some potential winnable clutches,
Yeah.
there was nobody fragging on Icons, and there was no teamwork from Icons either. They just ran it down through their util, and then took 1v1 fights, and that felt horrible. I mean, Joel, the one time that they didn't even take 1v1 fights was when Joel got his ace, and they all had their back to him. Three of the five players never even got a chance to look at him. And that's what I mean, is that
I mean, they
it
saw
goes
him
back to it goes back to what you
in their
said.
death cam.
They didn't even clear corners. Yeah, I mean, this is gonna a 13-1 and a 13-0. I'm sorry to say it, Icons, but this is 6 rounds in 3 maps is not looking too good for them. So with all of that said, we do know now who the first and fourth seeds are going to be. And with the 12-2 scoreline that we previously heard, I think we know who the second and third seeds are going to be as well. So that means that we actually have all four of our seeds ready for the bracket matches, which will be coming up in just a minute. So we know very obviously that 6 Cents are going to be the first seed. They went a clean 3-0. They dropped the maximum amount of rounds that they dropped was 7 rounds, right?
Yeah.
And so they're looking to be the strongest throughout now in position, and we're going to have a rematch with them in just a minute versus Icon. So for them, I think the sky's the limit at the moment. But at the same time, they're going to be playing 2 matches against an Icons that struggles and looks not great, right? And it's an Icons that clearly doesn't have the basics or the fundamentals down yet as a team.
Yeah.
So that might give them a sense of overconfidence, right? Because they beat these other 2 teams really hard, sure, right? And Joel and Fleet fragged out, sure. But you got to remember that if they win this match, they got to fight against Mizu. They got to fight against either Mizu or more than likely Upgraded in the next round. And Upgraded gave them a run for our money in that first half of Haven. Now the second half did look poor, I'll give you that. And 6 Cents locked them absolutely down. But again, if 6 Cents are going to be if 6 Cents want to be the winners of this tournament, in which I think they have the best chance of being, they need to make sure that they don't fall into that trap of overconfidence that, oh, we just beat them 13-1, oh, we're probably going to beat them again 13-0 on the next map. And then they go into Upgraded and run to a brick wall because they're facing actual players. You know?
Yeah.
No offense to Icons, but they're facing players of their caliber.
Yes.
So I think at the moment, we're going to find out. I get the top 2 contenders. We saw the match in the first map. The top 2 contenders are going to be Upgraded and 6 Cents. I think that both of them have the biggest shot at coming to the grand finals here. So I guess those are my predictions currently for the match, how the matches are going to go. But I don't know. What do you think, Shirley? What's on your mind at the moment?
There's a lot on my mind at the moment. Currently, I'm reading through the chat as well. And I just got in. I just got word that Bliss will be joining us soon too. She's gonna be very fun, very interesting.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, no. Sixth Sense is definitely the strongest contender, but one misstep and they could lose it to Upgraded. Upgraded is definitely out here showing that they have something to prove. So it could be anyone's game. That's just how I would say. Because I got coming back to the games that I do play, I have played against teams or players that I've previously lost to, and I absolutely wiped the floor with them afterwards. Because the first time around, even though you may have lost, you take note on how they play, the things they do, and if you can use that information to your advantage, you can definitely turn the tide. So when it comes to let's say our top two, that could be anyone's game. Misu, I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I mean, Misu had a good fragger in Spider-Woman, right?
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
We know that she played well in the first half, but the Spider-Woman is to frag out for the rest of the team. The Spider-Woman can't be the only one fragging out. The rest of the team needs to step up, right?
Exactly.
And Misu already beat Icons, right?
Yes.
So we know that they're a level above Icons. So the question right now is, can the rest of the team step up in order to support Spider-Woman and make this match, your second seed versus third seed match, competitive versus Upgraded? And can they maybe even take it so that they can have a rematch again?
Oh, we're playing a different game now.
You got soccer on your mind a little too much. Rocket League, a little rematch. Well, going back to rematch, I think that Misu needs to find that confidence if they want to beat them again.
Yeah.
And the rest of the team of Misu needs to step up.
True. Definitely not wrong there.
What is up, my beautiful people? How you guys doing?
Hey, where'd you spawn in from?
Hi. Where did I spawn in from? I don't know. I was probably released out of my Pokeball finally, so I'm here. I'm out, and I'm chilling. I mean, I basically have been here. I've been listening to you guys. You guys are having a great. You guys have some good skin when it comes to commentating, so I'm enjoying you all listening to you guys, and I believe chat agrees with that as well. But we've had an amazing, beautiful, amazing, fantastic game behind us. We see some serious gameplay as well, and yeah, you guys said most of it already. Sixth Sense coming in on top here with the 3 Ws back to back, and I must say, like the closest game that Sixth Sense had was the one against Upgrade. Yeah. And I'm actually completely blown away by the efforts put in, especially those two top fraggers, Joel and Fuik. Indeed, those two guys are somewhat unstoppable in this tournament. Be nice to see.
Earlier, I heard someone call him a freak of nature.
Yeah. Indeed, I would agree that's indeed what would be sufficient to put it here, because he's definitely been getting like plus 25 bombs almost every single match. Sorry, plus 20 bombs every single match, and they've been really doing. But next to that, we've also had Misu and Upgraded playing. We get a lot of Sixth Sense here today. It's simply just how things have gone. But up next, we're seeing every single team play once again, and we already have our seedings as well for next. You guys already Icons once again. Now next to that, we'll be finding Upgraded and Misu playing against each other.
Ooh.
If I look at the previous games, I kind of do want to know where I do kind of want to already predict where the outcome will be of. But as we said, you know, these guys have now had themselves wins back to back, and they may have nurtured some overconfidence, thinking that they might just come in and play nothing. Meanwhile, Icons has more to show and more to prove here, and then they might be able to come back after this little break that they took. Maybe they were tired from the back-to-back games. You never know. Some extra water, and then they'll be right back on their A game.
Some extra Misu.
Yeah, exactly. So you never know what's gonna happen. It's still anyone's game. Certainly could say that based on performances, you have somewhat say that the game is favored to a certain team. But yeah, I said it. I would say the ball's down, but there's no balls in this game, but nonetheless, it is still possible for any team to come out here on top. What do you guys have been thinking about the game?
They've either been very interesting or very one-sided, and I would like to see more interesting.
I do want to agree. I do want to agree. Like the started off with a solid banger. We had some issues during that, some
Yes.
technical issues, sadly, so we did miss most of the game. But that first game was a straight up banger. That was a
We
beautiful
didn't miss most of it. It was only
line.
2 rounds.
The stream has missed a few. Let's put it like that. Sadly, stream.
4?
I'm not sure how many it was exactly, but they did.
I think it was
rounds.
4.
I'm unsure.
It's not that bad.
Unsure. Yeah,
Oh, fair enough.
nonetheless, yeah, we've seen the last 2 games though. We saw Misu and also 6 Icons. Those games did not look too great for both Misu and Icon. But yeah, we're still here. We're still open to whatever may come. It's gonna be a game between 6 and Icons once again, basically a rerun from last one, and Misu versus upgrading. But we're gonna first start with 6 and Icons. Yeah, that's going to start in about a minute. At least we're going to start with a setup in about a minute, and then 5 minutes from then, I believe we should be able to start that game up fast, so we can go through these 2 games quite quickly.
Very nice. All right, so don't go anywhere, folks. We've got games coming right up. Just give us a few minutes, and they'll be right on our screens. In the
Indeed.
meantime, you get to listen to our lovely voices a little bit more.
I would say
Yay.
I would say I would probably give you guys in your voices a little bit of a break, get yourself in, get off, stretch your legs, stretch all your vocal cords too a little bit if you need to, and then we're gonna listen to some nice music and listen to some look at some nice visuals from us. So I'm gonna give you guys a break too, and then we'll be right back with more games coming up on stream right here live on eSports Suriname. Guys, in a bit.
And we are back, my friends. Welcome back to the stream. We're currently looking in a match between both Sixth Sense and Icons once again. And, of course, it's both Robert and Trip still here with us. How are we doing?
Hey. Way back.
Yes, we are.
I'm chilling. I'm having a good time.
Yeah.
Happy to be here.
Absolutely.
Have some fun company. Watch some good matches. Great players. It's a good day, man.
It is.
It's a good 2 a.m.
Yeah, indeed. Now, once again, my fair share of gratitude for both you guys. Both of you are in different time zones. One a little bit worse than the other. But nonetheless, both of you are here, and I do appreciate you guys being here as well. Hey, I mean, it's 2 a.m. for you right now. Bet you must be tired because you all said you had a pretty long and busy day behind you as well. So it's much and highly appreciated for you to be here.
No worries. I mean, I said I'd come out, and I'm still here. I'm vibing. I pulled out another energy drink, not sponsored. And
it's okay. Good thing. There's no actual brand called energy drink from energy drinks. Yeah. Well, yeah. We also have Robert here. Robert's
this way. I just received some feathers, but you know what I'm saying? Like we good.
Oh, got some wings, some of them better. Yeah, I got you.
No. That's trademark.
Okay, no, got some wings definitely isn't, but okay, cool, fair.
Close enough though.
Yeah, but some feathers for sure.
Cease and desist the Bliss Hunter.
Yes.
If we're speaking about close enough, looks like we're close enough to the start of this match. Then we can probably start talking about it again.
Correct.
Segue.
30 seconds.
I like.
For another 13 shellacking, I think.
I know it might be a bit different this game. I must say I've never seen this map before because I haven't played Valorant in a minute. But it's also my first time seeing this map at all.
Alright, well, I got you both. Don't even worry. I have lost many a match on this map.
Ooh, and tell us how. What
badly
is the reason?
Okay, yeah, like other than your specific skill issue, what else could have been the reason for you to have lost these matches?
One thing that I'll say for is that this map, the mains are pretty close together, and it allows for very aggressive plays. Like you can see over on the other side, like look at Icon, look at X-Win and the Reyna. They're running straight up, and so that means that if you can stall them out enough here, you can actually backstab the enemy. You can actually backstab them, just like Icon are actually ready to backstab right here. Look, they've got 3 players ready, coming from mid, ready to trade because they cleared out A main and they know that nobody's here. Look at that, Sixth Sense actually have to fight off Icon right now, and it's
there's the backstabber you spoke about.
One enemy remaining.
Ooh.
Gotta go.
Is this? It's the first round win.
Yes, first round goes to Icons. Sixth Sense really need to pick it up here.
On the board.
I must say that when we were doing the map banning and map picking, Icons was in favor of this map, despite this map being chosen by Sixth Sense. They all put a W in chat for this map, so perhaps this is one of the maps that they have really practiced the last time.
Alright, Icons, I like it. I like the confidence. And I mean, the confidence should be swelling after a pistol round win like that. That was 3 alive. That was clean. Excuse me, 2 alive, but that was still pretty clean. Oh, X-Win has accidentally put his stall utility on top of the roof. Don't know how that happened, but that's not looking good because he's actually about to get run down here without any backup. Look, he's panicking.
Is that not where you put him?
I mean, I don't think he put the mollies on the roof, but Icon. Well, they're back down to a 2v4, and they do not have the guns for this. I mean,
0 with a not 0 kills.
Like, they've got no range.
Player standing.
Oh no, an Icons. From a first round win, that was not a very good second round.
I need a drop.
As I would say in Rocket League, that's not it, Chief. I would never have said that in Rocket League. Just putting it out there, but
he's a toxic Rocket League player, in case you guys didn't know.
I am, especially to my teammate Bliss Hunter.
Oh yeah. Shout out Bliss. Thanks for hosting this. Thanks for hosting us toxic people as well.
We love you.
I mean, let's get back into the action here. So, I mean, it looks like all of Success is about to run down Elixir again. And I mean, he's just getting absolutely bombarded right now. This does not look like a good time on the B side for anybody. It's just getting all sorts of attacks coming thrown at it. And, oh, dude, they don't even break the Fate Haunt. So look at that. Everybody's inside instantly. Joel is taking fight. Weak is there already as well. And I mean, again, it's just the dynamic flow of Joel and Weak breaking these sides open and cracking open all of the
It just looks like they're walking into their crosshairs and nothing else.
Really. It really, really does. I can't even lie. It just looks like icons just aren't. Don't want to be.
Are they throwing?
No, they're not throwing. They're.
Wait, are they leaving the spike?
Oh yeah, they actually. They left the spike. Well, I mean, I guess Success just wants to run it down. I don't. Maybe they did forget it, but. Oh, there you go. Okay. Well, they sent somebody back to get it. But in the meantime, I think the problem here, right, is that it's such a big map that it takes so long to rotate. And so in icons, if X-Win doesn't use his utility correct as the oh my, well, Jones about to just run down Elixir, and I mean,
why are they pushing up so far? Is my only question.
Well,
because it's really hard to hold a corner if your back's towards it.
It's true. It's a very good point. I mean, this is not really looking very good at the moment. Well, X-Win doesn't actually take down Joel, so that is the top bracket. And Rob actually makes this with it. So this is winnable, but there's still plenty of stall util left here for icons to deal with. And this just makes it even harder. Success is flanking around right now. Oh my. Well, Icons actually managed to take one. They kill for Max, but actually Saucy and Fweek take it all back, and Rom is left alone again in an unwinnable clutch. They peek him, double peek him, and it's just over.
That CD-ROM was taken out.
Well, just like CD's, unfortunately in that round he was irrelevant, so it doesn't feel like he's doing very good at it. It doesn't feel like Icons really has much of an answer at the moment to this B-side
That was a
stack.
good one.
And I mean, it's great because, thank you. I mean, look at this. Icons have now actually finally stacked B-side. I take it back. They've tried to solve the B-side stack with 4 stacked towards B. The only problem is, no one's coming towards B. This is a default that's going to end up back towards B. Sorry, this is an A leaning default that's actually going to end up back towards B. Because look at this. The spike is still all the way with a clove towards B. Xenon is going to be walking this over alongside of his Vice.
Oh no.
And so
I see
it's
it
just
happening.
an empty site. Yeah. Look, the one anchor in Max has left it all alone.
Oh no. And they're running in to be picked out like prey. Oh no.
I mean, Sixth Sense is just running rings around Icon right now, and oh my goodness, Fleek.
Weak with a nice shot.
Bring them down.
Been hitting some clean shots this game. Okay, and I'm not gonna lie, this is looking very good for Icons. I mean, they're gonna do their best. They're gonna come in for the retake here. But Saucy waiting right on side with the Phantom. Phantom Flash isn't even going to affect him. This is just not looking great. And
Saucy taking a shot. Rom
does get
taking
one, but
out Saucy. Pride
more.
coming right back.
Enemy remaining.
Rom got to take out Pride again. Oh my goodness. That's no
This
sense.
is looking not great, man.
I will say I do commend them for at least getting some kills in, but it's just the synergy is not here. It's the rushing in at seemingly the wrong time. Like, it's not even slightly off, it's just like the timing is just not there. And I feel like in a game like these where like peeking your angles is so important, it's just not the ideal to push up so far, because they're constantly pushing up so far as a defending team, and that usually hurts you because either you get picked off or you know, knowing that you're not the strongest when it comes to like you're taking your shots, then just don't put yourself in that position, is what I would say.
Yeah. Taking a position. But I mean, Sixth Sense have found themselves in the fantastic
enemy
one.
remaining.
Joel just absolutely dominating them right now. And I mean, next one they'll get one. But other than that, free alive, and this is just looking like a stop.
Watch their backs. I need a drop. Thanks.
Again, I'll tell you. I'll say this. Icons have. Actually, I can't even. I don't honestly. Icons have looked not very good, and Sixth Sense have just looked better in every single department. They've looked better on the macro level, out reading the enemy around the map and going away from the stacks. But on the micro level as well, they've been using the correct util and hitting the right site. They've always even had the dog hit the right. Zero just gets run down by Joel because the dog knows exactly where he is, and that's what I mean by util usage. The Fade ult is fantastic. They take the site without any issues whatsoever. They have so much time to plant the spike. And there's nobody even here. Again, this is just another retake for Icons.
And at this point, it's just looking at watching
One
the
enemy
corners,
remaining.
making sure you take them out as they come around that corner. And that is the exact thing that I'm telling you that yeah, that Icons could be doing a little bit better if they were to, instead of push so far forward, keep it a little bit more like, again, they know they're not like their flicks and whatnot aren't as strong as, then play it a little bit more I wouldn't say passively, but a little bit more defensively. Put yourself in a position, exactly. Put yourself in a position where you are able to actually force them to make a mistake instead of consistently pushing and putting yourself in the most horrible. Oh my goodness.
There goes Zero down in mid, and I mean that's the A side completely open again. It's only Max over there. X-Win, excuse me.
Good hit.
Right, well, he's gonna try and swap this out as best as he can, but I mean, there's nobody actually on the site itself. Although now that I say that, Rom actually does teleport in. So now there is somebody here, and he's got a shotgun. We're gonna have to root him out here. Oh, but he decides to back out again. We're a little too scared, and teleports right into the open. Rom, no. Oh no, this is not looking very good.
Spike planted.
Oh,
Last
yikes,
player
and X-Win
standing.
doesn't even get one off.
Flawless.
Oh, this is looking like a wash. Alright, well, Icons get another shot here. They get... It looks like they're actually stacking the correct site this time, and it looks like they'll have 3 players here ready to defend. But again, because they lost that last round, and they've lost every round since the pistol, they won't have the util. They're not gonna have the guns for this either. And I think here we go. That's at least one stun gotten out of Zero, but it does slow them down. And Zero does have the ult if he wants to pop it. So this could be a brawl here, but again, Sixth Sense have the common sense to slow it down. They're waiting in the smoke, and they know that they can take the side comfortably once the smoke disappears. And that's said, so Exo's making it a little uncomfortable with the wallbang headshot, and Fweek making it doubly uncomfortable with the mid flank. But oh no! Oh, Zero with everything on pride, but X-Win gets the trade for 1, and that's all she wrote for him.
Spike
It
planted.
doesn't look like any of this is actually going to go well, so Max actually does get Joel trying to force it. So he's on 5 HP, but he's actually managed to force them out of the site, so they could theoretically run in here, but the problem is they've spent so much time trying to clear the site that now the Sixth Sense can just walk in, and that's exactly what's going to happen. Rom does get one, but the Xenon ult makes it a little more difficult, and so Rom is going to give him the time to fight.
Oh no.
And she's going to give him the time to get the kill on him as well, and it's a nice try again from Rom, but that's all we're getting from it is nice tries.
Looking at the scoreboard, not looking at the, yeah, looking at the scoreboard, Joel and Fweek are having a good day, it seems like.
Oh, what a shock. They're at the top.
You see, here's the thing, right? With the way Rom is playing, like Rom is definitely capable of getting more frags in, and I believe that if they played a little bit more defensively as opposed to
Joke's over. You're dead.
pointlessly aggressively, they would be able to do a lot better.
Yeah, I agree. I think aggressiveness in the sense that these guys are taking fights while on the retake on the site, but they're not taking fights with the right util. They're getting aggressive without being smartly aggressive.
Yes.
And I mean, here you see that again. Elixir taken down without a piece of util. He just drives into the fight and Max even gets a little bit of bird damage.
One enemy remaining.
Oh my goodness, Max.
Yeah, you know, Joel.
You went from max to minus.
Alright, well, Exo does get a double, but that doesn't really matter in the big scheme of things.
I think they stack just in case. So like, try it.
I mean, what is the solution here? It doesn't feel like there is one right now for Icons. Sixth Sense has really just had their number from start to finish, and I think this might just be another 13-1.
I wonder if we are able to get a update. Oh wait, no, there's only one game playing at the moment. I take it back. Apologies. Blame the fact that it's 2 a.m.
Alright, well, we got the Neon flanking around from behind. I don't know if they're ready for this. Week is gonna have to take it face on, but he still takes 0 down. Oh, 0. That's an ult and a run and gun that should give you an advantage again. It's given an advantage instead to Fweek, and Joel adds onto it. I mean, what is left here for Icons? Maybe a ROM clutch? Maybe a ROM 3K? I mean, it's gonna have to be 4 now because he's all alone. And now, left all wrapped up.
Who is he looking at?
Last round in the half.
He's, right now it doesn't feel like they're looking at much. I think these guys are ready to stack it up and call it a day and get ready for dinner, you know? I mean, it's a little late for them. I'm sure that they can just wrap it up at this point.
Now we wait.
Man, things are not going well for them.
I'm out of here.
Oh, 0! Oh no! Oh, pointlessly aggressive again, like you said. Just keep making these silly little mistakes, and I mean, Rom is here in time, so they will actually have the guarding to defend this. But he falls for this. Oh, he falls for it.
Oh no!
One enemy remaining.
Yeah.
It's just a whole. It's just a
Excellent.
whole lot of.
Oh, but he's gonna get away with nothing.
Well, he lost his pride.
Switching sides.
I mean,
Oh.
one round is good. See that tiny round there at the start on the left side,
Yeah,
on the left side of the timeline. One round
I was
is good.
my goodness, I was like, this looks promising,
Yeah.
but say, for the viewers,
Now we wait.
do not overcommit. Overcommitting puts your team in danger. Yeah, it's again, don't be pointlessly aggressive. And I was really hoping for them to this time not be pointlessly aggressive, because like as we're talking, that first round, they weren't pointlessly aggressive. They were aggressive where it was necessary. They were aggressive where they needed to be.
Alright, let's see how Icons again. I mean, 0 has made a lot of space, but Fweek is right behind. He doesn't even hear Fweek running up on him. Oh no, this is a
Spike
disaster.
down B.
Man.
One
This
enemy
was-
remaining.
I don't think this was ever a competitive game.
Flawless.
And I don't know how the pistol went their way.
This pleases me.
This is...
Match point.
I don't mean to be a Debbie Downer, but... Icons... I don't know. This is certainly an iconic performance, I'll tell you that much.
If you don't want to be a Debbie Downer, be a negative Nancy.
Well... putting... sneaky little rivalry hopes aside, I don't think that Icons are going to be taking any round wins here, and they're going to have to force up on this. Maybe they can get a second, but it looks like they're getting run right now. So this is alright. Well,
Oh, Edwin with a.
yeah, it's a trade. It's not the worst start, but I mean, Xenon has a crossfire here alongside his Vice, and I mean, this is going to make
Spike
things a lot
down mid.
easier. So that's
One
it.
enemy
It's all
remaining.
wrapped up.
Defenders win.
That was
Xenon.
quick.
Indeed.
Same score, same team, same score.
Indeed. We just basically saw a rerun of last game. And it has come to the point where Six Ends will be the first one finalizing, first one actually make it to the finals. Next week it'll land on EScon itself, next week Friday itself. Well, we have the game, boys, so what can we say about the game other than that it gone by pretty fast? Faster than I expected.
Faster than I expected. It's what I hear a lot of the time. But unfortunately, it's also what Icons are going to be hearing tonight twice, man. Because that was rough 2 matches. They got 13-1 and 13-1. And the second time didn't even look that close. There were no wrong clutches to be had anywhere near the level of the first match. Yeah, Shrimpy, you've seen some blowouts in your time, but this takes it to another level. What do you think?
I think we've lost Shrimp here. Oh, there he is.
No, I'm still here. Respectfully, I think they need to go back to their drawing board. They have shown that they're able to do it. Got overconfident and then lost it. And
They showed us one round.
twice. They showed us one round twice. But they've shown us that they are capable of hitting their shots. But forcing your how I'm gonna put this is the following way. Stick to what you know, you're good at. They are able to hit their shots whenever it's because when it comes to having someone coming around a corner when they're standing still, when they're forcing someone out of a corner, they can hit their shots. But it's like they know exactly that they can do that, but they don't do anything about it. They don't do that, and that made me rather sad. And I do definitely think that if they practice on exactly that, like I'd say watch a bunch of pro players. That is how I get my. That's how I learn to be better at the games I play. But the biggest issue in this is they rushed when it wasn't necessary. As defenders, you do not want to give away your position so easily and put yourself in a compromising position knowing that they rush in. I would guns deep, you know what I mean? Like they come in guns blazing, you know that. So keep it a little bit more, like watch a corner where you know that if they come around the corner, your teammate has you. Have that communication, and that didn't seem to be there, and that made it a little bit sad. And that's why I believe that the game was as one-sided as we saw.
I do agree with you. I feel like if I was speaking from Misu, sorry, not Misu, that was Misu. Sorry, my bad. No, that was Icon. Sorry. From Icon's perspective, I believe that they should have just basically they have played against them before. They should have read that they have a certain game style. They're very aggressive.
Mhm.
To 6sense. I mean, I think they also were aggressive for a valid reason. As in they 6sense. What I've noticed is that they do study their opponents. They do notice their opponents. They do change their way of playing. They change the pace of playing as well as they learn how their opponents play. And I feel like Icons just did not make any changes in their game style itself. Just push it back, slow it down, get to a level where they can get a little bit more control. Because, as you said, they got that first fist around, but other than that, since that point, it has been a completely one-sided match that round. But the previous match, they at least had some plays where they could possibly had made a clutch and won a round extra. But the last game was just a straight rundown. And they played very aggressive, they played very strict, and they really did just they punished Icons.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, I think that Icon's made a lot of mistakes, unfortunately, and I don't need to shame them, but I think that there's going to be a lot of VOD footage to look back on. These last two maps, there's a lot to learn from where they made their mistakes. The util was never the util never was excuse me. The util was never worked. They never worked on their util in tandem. They never coordinated with their util, and I think that's what set. Putting aside how much better Sixth Sense was at fragging than Icons, Icons also never used the util properly like Sixth Sense did, and so that meant that
Hmm.
each fight was always an unfair fight in terms of Sixth Sense because either they were just grouped up and ready to take down and take the trades, or they were throwing stuns, or they were throwing flashes, they were throwing mollies and teleports and clones all over Icons, and Icons just couldn't deal with that. And so that's one thing that Icons need to work on if they want to take us a level up to even get to the level of these two teams that are currently on our screen, Sixth Sense and Mizu and Upgraded, is that they need to work on their utility because if they're not, Valorant is fundamentally a game about utility. That's what sets it apart from games like Counter-Strike or Call of Duty. And if they're not able to use that utility to the best of their abilities, or to use them even to a decent level of their abilities, then they're just never going to be able to compete with the top teams.
Fair point.
Very well said.
I do agree with that completely. You've made multiple comments as well during the game saying that they work the utilities very early in the game and leaving nothing left for for the point when they actually finally do need it.
Yeah. It's like using your nitros in the beginning of a race and then good luck with it.
Yeah, exactly. This isn't Call of Duty. It's not going to end the round in the first 5 seconds. Hold your util, wait for your moment. I think that's one thing they gotta learn is to wait for their moment.
Yeah, a bit more patience would have been nice. And yeah, I believe that a little bit more patience would have resulted in a lot more favorable. Well, I wouldn't say a lot more, but at least some more favorable outcomes for them. And again, their shots weren't bad. I don't have anything to say about that. Like once they knew where to aim, their shots were on point. But because they were absolutely bombarded by flashes and stuns and the clone, you lose ground, you start slipping, and that's a slippery slope, man. And back to what I was saying, I think that was the first match that we watched. The one against Sixth Sense and Upgraded. It's all about your psyche. It's all about where you are mentally. If you're not ready for it mentally, to reset and keep going, then you're not gonna be able to reset and keep going.
Great. And well, speaking of resetting and keeping going, I think we're going to have to reset because at this point we got to keep going with the second set of matches today, which is going to be Mizu versus Upgraded, our second seed and our third seed. Excuse me, Upgraded being the second and Mizu being the third.
So what do you think about this? How do you think this is gonna pan out? Do you think it's gonna pan out like the last match between these two, or do you think that Misu has found the reset button and has flicked it and is gonna go all out? I would definitely hope to see that, to be fair.
In my very honest opinion, Upgraded is gonna take this. No two bones about it, because Upgraded has looked like the far better team, and the team has looked like a team. So far, Mizu has just looked like Spider-Woman and friends. And I don't know about you, but I don't really see many comics where the Spider-Men are working together. So I don't. If there's no team behind Spider-Woman at the moment, I don't think the rest of the team is going to be. I don't think this is going to be a very competitive match. I think Upgraded is going to take this, and they're going to take this hard.
Yeah, I would agree. If you look back at the matches we saw during the group phase, we have seen that Misu and Upgraded played before, and it has been a 13-2 for Upgraded. So somewhat stomps like the last few games that we have seen as well. But I must say that Misu has at least well, I want to put Misu and Icon somewhat a bit at somewhat the same high level, somewhat if I want to say so. Because if you look at the first game once again, the Misu versus Icon, Misu won 13-5 from Icons, and then you have Upgraded coming in, winning both the last game. So it's the map against Icons, the map against Upgraded, and the only place where Upgraded was actually properly challenged was once again 6 cents. It's also the only place where 6 cents was a little bit challenged. So I do want to believe that I'm going to see Upgraded next to 6 cents coming into the finals next week. And
Yeah.
I don't want to talk too down. Like, go ahead and please surprise me, Misu. But for right now, it's looking like Upgraded will be the one who coming out victory in this match. But then again, they still have to prove it. There's still some time for Misu to make some changes in that planning. So let's hope they bring in their A game and they're actually able to put up a nice fight. So we get out of this in a great in a great spirit.
Hey, I'm rooting for Misu. Come on, you got this. You got this.
Misu,
Yeah, absolutely.
Here we go.
Yeah, Misu,
Show
prove us
us.
wrong. Prove us wrong because Upgraded, we know what Upgraded can do. We haven't seen what Misu can do yet, right? Show us on stream. Show us right now what we can do because we want a competitive match. We love good Valorant over here, and if they don't show up, there's not going to be good Valorant. It's just going to be one-sided.
I'm here for the clutcher kick.
Well, I must say, for you people in chat, do at least drop what you feel will be the outcome of Misu versus Upgraded. Do we have some Upgraded fans in chat? Do we have some Miso fans in chat? Do we have some 6 cents fans in chat? How do you guys feel about the last few games that they have played? You guys have gotten a decent amount of 6 cents today. We streamed almost every single match they played. So let us know in chat how you guys feel tonight about the Valorant match you've seen so far and what to expect from the upcoming game. Okay, we're gonna take a little break here, boys, and then we'll be back with the next game in about 2 minutes. So we're gonna let these boys keep their voices down a little bit, get themselves nice and warmed up to start giving you some nice and awesome display of Valorant once again, live here on eSports. Be right back. And we are back. We're starting off with the next game between Misu and Upgraded. We got Upgraded to our left, and Misu to our right. So let's go ahead and switch that up real quick. And we're still here tonight here with both Shrimp and Red Hawk.
I am here and I'm waiting to watch Misu downgrade these boys.
Oh yeah. Well, we are here for the last match of the day. I mean, I think this has been a pretty good few matches so far. All very one-sided, in all honesty. But I think we know that two teams have really stood out to us more. And we're about to find out who's going to be the second team, actually, that will join us in the final. Who will join the standout team of today, 6 cents. Well, with this match, we'll be finding out who decides that, or who joins them in the finals next week.
Well said, well said.
We got some support from Miso in chat. Let's go.
Water lovers.
Oh, let's go.
Let's
Get
this
that
match
soup,
started
boys.
All right. So
what is that we're looking at? This
this is it's just a little fidget toy. It's a little icon that you get for completing things on the battle pass.
Oh, that's
Plus
fun.
the-
You get yourself a little. Oh, you can just message your friends. Be like, hey, how you doing, big buddy?
Yeah, hey, help me, please, help me. I'm getting bombarded by all of the sort of powders. Oh no.
Oh, what a wonderful name.
Fantastic name. Well, I mean, alright, I guess we're about to see if this Torta Pounder can do some Torta Pounding. And with that, we're underway.
Please live up to your name. Please live up to your name.
Alright, well, this comp, we haven't gotten a chance to talk about this comp yet, right? But the comp here, again, is very aggressive. You've got a Brimstone, a double duelist comp for the Misu side of things, and Spider-Woman is going to be on the Raze that we saw played really well into the last game, and you're going to see her getting enters. So Gaucho though is going to be taking out his Yoru, and in the meantime, it looks like Tony Ma is going to be the one taking out Shams. So again, Mizu again. They're here on the site. They've gotten to the
One
site.
enemy remaining.
Torta Pounder.
Spike
They haven't even
down
gotten the
B.
spike down, and
Oh no, not the Torta Pounder.
yeah, just like that, Torta Pounder. So spike down, and like we said, Upgraded has looked like a very good team here, right? They've looked like a very cohesive and competitive team, and a very coordinated team. And again, we saw there that every single player was taking fights at the same time, was making sure to take fights with another player coming right up to take the trade. There was always another player behind him ready to trade him immediately. And so that's the one thing I think that sets apart Upgraded from Mizu, and even
You
from
always have
something like
backup.
6 Cents. Yeah, they've always got backup.
And I wonder if the Avengers are going to assemble Spider-Woman. What are you asking your team to do? Seems like it's going to be a hard push on A. Are they going to rotate? Or nah?
Oh.
Ooh,
Spider-Woman's
you're just
gone.
taking. Spider-Woman's back on the walls,
Oh, absolutely.
crawling
I
her
mean,
way over to A. I mean B. Apologies.
this is the right call though, because Tony Ma is here alone. He's got to hold off himself. But I mean, Shams is the only one approaching him. So Tony Ma has a chance to reposition, and he's got time. He's got time to teleport. He can actually get back to site. And now, yeah, he's tucked into a safer position. Gaucho's here ready to support him. And again, this is the same thing that we saw with Mizu, is that they slow down, they run out of aggression real fast. And again, that's not something that you want to be doing when you have
Spike
just
down B. Last player standing.
you let Gaucho double scope you like that. Things like that are going to go your way. Nice little wrap up from Gaucho and Jur.
Yeah. Nice shots.
No, sorry, I actually didn't mean Mizu, because Mizu was also quite passive in their on their defense, unfortunately. And I think that's one thing that stood out to me, was that Spider-Woman is really good, right? But the rest of the team never really supported her. It was just Spider-Woman alone getting frags, and the rest of the team, when they had chances to support her with util, but wouldn't support her with trading. And it's much easier to get a trade if you're taking a 2v1 or 2v2 fight.
True.
And, all right, unless apparently you're fighting against Gaucho and he gets to double trade you. Tony Ma is here as well. He's ready for this. But he gets blinded off the flash. Great flash.
No.
Where are you?
And now Shams with a fade backside. Oh, well, we know where he is now. Oh no. Oh, Jur isn't gonna clear this. Jur is not ready for this at all.
Sleep.
Fantastic play by Shams. Spike still hasn't gotten down.
One enemy remaining.
Although inertia does go down, so that actually gives a way open for Mizu to plant now. And so
Planted.
Jurian actually left here in a 1v3, now made 1v2. And CP2 and Sham shouldn't work here. They got the dog. CPI2 swinging off of it. But
The best bet is to just not peek at this point, right?
yeah, they gotta play this together, and I don't like that they're not playing it together at the moment. Look, they're not even. Okay, this I like. Now they're pushing elbow. They've taken space, and they know that Jurian can't be elbow, right? So now they can actually take the fight back outside. But Shams walked out alone. Oh, all right. Well, Shams walks out alone into the crosshairs, but not actually alone. My mistake. All right,
Mizu taking one for the team and actually gaining one for the team, aka a point. 1 point on the board, 1 win on the board for Mizu. It's very nice to see, actually. A little bit more more balanced gameplay. I wonder how the next round's gonna go.
Absolutely. And I mean, again, we've mentioned it before. So the comps are essentially a little different here because Mizu's comp is very aggressive, but you have the double duelist, but you also have a lot of utility.
Tony
so it's a
Ma.
lot more. No, 6 doesn't check corner. Fantastic play from Jur. He gets a free gun right off of it.
What's a corner? Why would you check it?
We saw that with Icons. Didn't check any of it. Let's hope Mizu learned from their mistakes, because that's a
always check your corners, boys. Chat, remember that.
Alright, well, speaking of corners.
Oh, it looks like they're rotating. They're slightly rotating back towards A, which is
Big
dink. Ooh.
Alright, Spider-Woman back on the board. That's a big opening. It's a 2v2 now on both sides of the map. Although Inertia does have the stun ready to support Tony Ma here as soon as he gets in. Spider-Woman I think is ready for this, but the rest of the team is nowhere near ready to be pushing up. And with 30 seconds left on the board, it's allowed Gaucho to push back over because they haven't heard any noise on A. So this hit has gone really slowly. And look, Spider-Woman's hitting now, but this is a hit with 20 seconds left. And Tony Ma is still here to delay. He's taking out the shower.
Torta Pounder taking out a Torta with him. Tony Ma. Ooh, taking out the last 2 players. That's kind of sad to see.
Yeah, and again, that's like I said, coordination between upgraded is there. But you saw the coordination, right? They certainly slowed it down and waited for each other so they could hit at the same time. But once Spider-Woman was in, nobody else on the team was ready to trade her, and nobody else on the team really was there to support her either. They had they had some useful, but it wasn't very effective. And so I think that this is one thing where we're going to see upgraded run rings around Mizu is nice little smoke and TP. We're going to see them run rings around them in coordination and cohesion.
Tony Ma almost knowing that we're watching him.
Oh, quiet round right now, but Jur knows that there's one here. Let's see if he knows how many of the others are actually about to run into him. Nice little quiet eco for now. But
is that a shotgun?
Oh,
yeah, that's a shotgun.
It is, but Jur's made a little noise. They should know where he is. They do bait out one, but always the fade gets away. Fantastic fade. Great
what a fade away.
Oh, good stun, good support skill as well. And this is just a slaughter. Look at that.
No one can stop the inertia. What was that?
I mean, you look at Tony Ma, you look at Inertia. They combine the Breach Stun and the Omen Paranoia, and they send Jur up in it at the same time. This is layers of teamwork. I love the teamwork that we're seeing right now out of Upgraded. And this is the teamwork that's going to take them across the edge if they want to take that map, if they want to take that match against 6 Sense, they need to stick with this teamwork.
You were saying layers, I'm starting to feel like we're watching Shrek play. Oh
no, Tony Ma caught out. He wasn't ready for the fast position, and here, neither was Spider-Woman apparently. And so that's another ult gone. Oh, Tony Pounder does get blinded. Gaucho ready for a trade. And Shams does get it back, but they're left on low HP and a man down. This is not looking good right now. Oh, Mizu slowing it down a little bit. And Shams actually is going to be able to get the spike.
Spike planted.
But in the
Last
meantime,
player
Inertia's gonna take the
standing.
fight. And so it's left back all in the Shams. Half HP, locked into a corner. And they should know exactly what to do. And they do. A little bit of min-maxing, making sure Inertia gets his free choke up. Strongest ultimate that they have right now. I mean, look at the scores. Look at the scoreboards right now. You look at Inertia, who might be bottom of the boards. He's got 6 assists. His breach stuns have been fantastic. His flashes have been so strong, and he's also just been holding his own. Which means that if this is the key to the teamwork, right? Is that Tony Ma with his blinds and Inertia with the flashes and Jure and Gaucho ready to just swing off of every single piece of util. That's what's making the difference right now. It's not just the aim, it's the util.
You
And
want
they're
to
really
play?
putting it
Let's
back.
play.
Now, these flashes are going to have to go up against the AWP of Torta Pounded though. So this is a different beast. But there are a lot of them.
Ooh, Torta Pounder taking a bite out of your.
I mean, that's what Torta Pound is, right? So I don't think there are any others on the enemy team. And 6 even gets another one. So this is a good stun though from Inertia. He gets 2 even exotic
One
shots.
enemy
and makes another
remaining.
one.
Inertia made
Spike
it 3.
down A.
Oh no, this is a big advantage just now.
Why?
Again,
What are you aiming at? Oh, that makes sense. Oh.
I mean, fantastic. Kudos to Inertia. Great stun,
Yes.
great 3K.
Mhm.
But man, that's a 5v3. You can't be squandering an advantage like that. Especially a 2-man advantage where you have ults. You have the chamber ult. And yeah, for no reason, they just decide to walk contact and walk into the stun of Inertia. Now, don't get me wrong, Inertia makes a big play there, right?
Yes.
But but the rest of the team should be, when you get to a 5v3 advantage, you guys should be grouping up, just swinging together and taking the trades. Don't walk up and split up and have half the team go one way and half the team go the other. That's a surefire disaster.
Oh.
Surefire disaster. Into 3 people is one of those. Spider-Woman with another entry. But Gaucho still got another one. And the Inertia util. The Inertia ult is fantastic. It does push them off, but actually it decides to stick it. Oh, in the meantime, Inertia does take draw, and Jure does take another. Torta Pound then put down into the ground again. And it's just a wash again right now for Upgraded.
That's no longer Torta Pounded. That's
My ultimate.
Torta Pounded.
Didn't expect it to work.
Torta Pound success for sure. So this is I
Very
think-
one-sided match.
yeah, it certainly is. And
Yuzu, come on.
I gotta say again, that's a lot of fights being taken individually. They get onto site, but they take individual fights once they get onto site. And this is what we saw. This is what we saw happen in versus Sixth Sense as well. Is that Spider-Woman would get in, and the rest of the team would come in. But once they took the site, once they got the spike down, there was no point. There was none of the rest of the team were fighting anymore. They would just sit back and fight little 1v1 corners.
It's like the cohesion and aggression dies the second they're on the site.
Absolutely. I think that's... Look at this. Inertia isn't even here with a gun out. He's got his stun out, ready to support both A and B. That's the definition of teamwork. He's ready to support his team first. And he's... Look at this. He's just in this little corner, ready to support the team as soon as they hear the slightest bit of contact. And as soon as Gaucho gets it, as soon as Gaucho sees the first person, he's going to stun them, Gaucho's going to peek, and Tony Ma is going to be able to push them right up here.
Cover going out.
Here we go. Look at this. See? Stun ready, flash ready, and they're going to coordinate it. Blind. And stun. Perfect. Now they don't actually swing off of that, but look at how much that slows down the rest of the team. Oh, Gaucho does actually whip though. Oh, and Tony Ma actually gets taken down, so actually, despite all of the coordination, Mizu are actually making a name for themselves here. They've actually taken the site. They're a 2-man up. I say that.
You were trying to settle the score. And again, settle the score mode.
It's definitely still
One
winnable.
enemy remaining. Last
Oh,
player
he's got
standing.
1 HP. Oh, Spider-Woman. no, that was the closest round yet. Another 5v3 squandered again from Mizu.
Oh, no, you don't deserve my
And this time, that's not even off of teamwork. That's just off of the fragging from Jurian.
Pulling out his phone, trying to text his wife.
Texting his wife, honey, get the dinner ready. I'm gonna be home real soon.
Turn out.
I mean,
Placing
at
alarm
this
bot.
point, that's two 5v3 squandered, right?
Yeah.
Well, let's put it this way.
Mm-hmm.
They've made it 5v3. Mizu has managed to make these 5v3s so far, which is great.
Yes. Yeah.
That's a positive that they can take
They're
away.
showing the aggression at least.
Exactly. They're showing that they can frag it. They're showing that they can get aggression. But again, we saw them just get it. Once they got the bomb down, they just went into the little 1v1 corners. And sure, it's hard to take out Arena with the Empress because she can take 1v1s and dismiss and get away. But if you're going to be setting up 1v1s for her like that are that spread out, that's just going to make it even easier for her to take the 1v1s. Like, actually play together, take trades, play off of each other, use your util. There's
At that point,
none
you're
of
feeding
that
right
going.
into it.
Yeah, there's none of that going on in the post-match right now.
Oh, Tony Ma with a little peek. And a shot and a
Spike down
kill.
A.
While Sham takes out Tony Ma.
Oh, big flash though from Jor. Oh no, the dog Sham can't be taking out Ethan like that. That is not the right time to be using those.
One
This
enemy
is just
remaining.
a slaughter at this point. So
Out of charges.
nothing is gonna happen.
No one
Nothing is gonna happen for the Spider-Man. And I mean, if we thought that the last match was one-sided, I mean, this has had the makings of a closer match, but yet it's remained just as one-sided because of the fact that there's just no teamwork here post-match.
No. It's as I said earlier, there's no adhesion, there's no synergy.
I'll cut through.
It's just one. It's like it's just solo plays. And
No, you're absolutely right.
Bring
After
them
the rush,
down.
there's no cohesion.
yeah.
Time to jump.
Alright, well, here comes Inertia again, getting ready to stun for this.
Face your fear.
Perfect stun. Separate just the team. Oh, the trigger discipline from
Spike
Jor.
down B.
No
The trigger
way.
discipline and
One
the
enemy
Minzy
remaining.
even dodges
No
Showstopper.
way.
And this is all left on the CPI 2. And there's nothing he can do. Wow.
Last round
Again,
before the
the
switch.
teamwork, the synergy. Jor waits the stun out, lets the Raze get stunned, and waits it out so that he can backstab them and then sway.
Yeah.
Dismisses fantastic individual play, but again, fantastic teamwork.
Exactly.
I
And
mean,
that's what we like to see. It's the teamwork that makes the dream work, and they're definitely they definitely have a dream at this point.
oh, absolutely. Oh man, I mean, look at this. Jor's even ready for the op peak, and I mean, CPI 2 is about to peek into him here. He's not ready for an op right now.
3. I want to count
A little
down.
scared.
3, 2, 1. He missed. Oh
Where
no!
are you?
He does wait for the dog. That's the first good patience that I've seen from him so far. But 6 actually does take out Church, so that's the off down. But again, they still got to play to do with it.
Oh,
But as I say that, they actually take the site back. So this is a potential second round for Mizu.
already a little bit stronger than
Spike planted.
last time
Last player
around.
standing.
Oh,
Sure.
Torta.
He's not very good at the moment.
Torta putting his order in.
Switching sides.
I mean, I'm pretty sure she's German. I think he got the wrong order.
That's
Bunch of
alright.
minions.
Gotta get that that German beef. You know what I'm saying?
What is this man on? Chat, what is this man on?
I don't know. I'm thinking of you know the Golden Arches.
Oh my man. Listen, I love some burgers as much as the next person, but I don't know if I'd be ordering from German for that.
Hey. Golden Arches in Germany, really good. Just if you're ever in the area, hit me up.
Noted.
Definitely. And speaking of hitting me up, let's go back into this match. This is match number 13.
Bro, what is that?
Worst segue ever.
It's a little late, you can tell. You can tell we're all a little tired. But then you can also tell so are the Mizu players. I mean, at the moment, it's kind of tired hit, although it's a little bit of a tired hold and Gaucho gets 2 off of it. Alright.
Using that pistol for his to his advantage.
But I mean, I don't see how this is any more winnable. This is a 4v2. And the whole of Upgraded are just here with they're here with perfect crossfires. Look, they are all ready to fight. Inertia goes down, Gaucho's just opposite. And so that just leaves the 10 HP PI2, and I mean, I don't know.
Got this.
Maybe he can get 1, but Oh no! Oh no is right. I mean,
oh no.
This has not been the most competitive match, and I can understand why. It's getting kind of late, but I think that Mizu had several chances here that they certainly squandered. So unfortunately, Upgraded would look like the better team, but unfortunately, Mizo was also partly at fault here. So I think they need to be able to tighten up if they want to make any semblance of a comeback or make this even a competitive match in some sense. Right. Here again, look at this.
Oh, a little Picarino falling back.
Grenade stall out, but I don't think this is going to slow down Upgraded anymore than any of that other utilities. I mean, Shams is here, he's ready for this. But I mean, Quarter Pounder does get his quota.
And he got his quarter pounded afterwards.
Tony Ma is here fighting, and it's a brawl, it's an absolute brawl, and Upgraded come out on top. 6 Sense, I would be ready for them because these guys are looking like they're another team. They are another team. They're the team that won that first half of Haven on you. I'd be ready 6 Sense because you're going to be seeing them in the playoffs next week and the championships next week. Excuse me.
Launching smoke. Out of charges.
Oh. Yep, corner's not clear. Let's get the shot off, but
always check your corners.
Match point.
It's just all of these silly mistakes that are adding up, of course. A couple of 5v3s with momentum in quarter rounds that disappeared.
Gun here.
It's a lot of passivity and taking 1v1s after the post match. There's just not much to. It's not a very impressive attack side. It was not a very impressive attack side from Mizu, and it's also just a similarly unimpressive defensive side from Mizu as well. Okay, well, Shams is about to swing his death here.
Oh.
Stunned up. Damaged up. And here.
What move?
He gets the pounder off of it. And it looks like the Storka wants to end things, although Spider Woman will have a little something to get from that. Blinded up. Still taken down by blinded Juria.
Spike planted.
And in the meantime, he said it's ridiculous. I think we call this one wraps. I don't think they're even ready for Tony Ma here in heaven. Inertia ready with the stun. Tony Ma hiding just around the corner. This
one enemy remaining.
CPI 2 in a 1v3. He's got a little bit of health to work with, but I mean, the stun is great. The util is great. Tony Ma's stun is
Attackers
great.
win.
And that headshot was great.
That's gonna be all she wrote.
That was it.
With that, we end our games today.
Indeed,
With
we
a
have.
13
Sorry, go ahead.
No, it's a 13-1 and a 13-2 for our bracket.
Yeah, indeed. We've seen it exactly. We kind of also saw these matchup actually in the last round of the round robins. It's exact same outcomes again. Like they just like copy pasted the outcomes from the last matches. Not gonna lie, they had the exact same outcome with Six Sense going 13-1 against Icons, and then Upgrade going 13-2 against Misu. That happened again during the bracket stage. So means that we do have our finalists, and we can speak about them now. It is Upgraded and Six Sense coming on top for the finalist bracket match. Looking forward to that match next week. I wanted to thank both Icons and Misu for being here with us today and actually playing some games. They put in their best, but sadly their best was not good enough this time. I would say put in some more time in practice, play get it a little bit more often, because you've clearly seen from both Six Sense and Upgraded that these guys know how to play. Even if their aim is not always on point, they have a great composition when it comes to the team plays. As you said it before, they have the utils up and ready even before they get any contact. So they already have their set of plans, knowing how to exactly spam the util right correct order and the right way for them to to get the best results out of it. So we only have 2 teams more left to talk about, and that will happen next week on a Friday on EScon live on stage in Asturia Event Center. An amazing time, honestly. It's going to be the first time of playing Valorant live on stage in front of a crowd, and there's going to be hundreds of people there in that small room. Well, I wouldn't say call it small. It's pretty big, honestly, so let's put it like that. And honestly, I am super excited to just hear the energy from the crowd, from all these Valorant players, seeing this best of 3 going down between top teams like Six Sense and Upgraded. I'm not sure if you guys will be able to at least follow it. It will be streamed as well, so maybe if you guys could follow it, maybe you guys could be there too when it comes to doing some shoutcasting. We'll look at that later because I've been really enjoying both of you guys on the mic today. I have really
Thank you.
I've really enjoyed listening to you guys and also listening to the insights from both Rob and also your side of the story coming from Shrimp. An amazing day, I must say. I hope you guys are not too tired or taking out too much. Yeah, the Rob is currently throwing hearts at me. Yes, very much. Thank you very much for being here, Rob. Thank you very much for being Shrimp. Is there anything else you guys want to say before we end the stream?
I mean, thank you for having us, dude. This has been a fantastic experience. Every time we're back on eSports Suriname, it's always the best, and we always have so much fun with these Valorant matches, and they're always some great ones. So thank you for having me, and I'm just glad that we got to watch some good Valorant today and a good stream to boot.
Yes, sir. Shrimp, anything else from you before we go?
I want to thank you as well. I always enjoy our time spent together, especially when it comes to eSports Suriname. I want to thank the beautiful players today. You've definitely put in your all, and that was definitely visible. And I hope you guys all have a wonderful evening. That's just it.
All right, thank you, boys. Have yourself a great night. I'll see you guys soon. Be able to play some games, other games as well, and then I'll speak to you guys very, very soon. Thank you once again. Alright, boys, you've seen it. This has been eSports Suriname here with Valorant once again for the for the first time in a very, very, very long time. We haven't been here in a minute playing Valorant, and I've actually enjoyed myself watching these games today. And as seen, we have seen that it has been both Six Sense and also Upgraded coming in on top. And that will be it. We'll be seeing them next week during during EScon Asturia Advent Center. We'll be opening at 5. I recommend you guys just get yourself ready. If you haven't registered that now, because it's going to be lit, it's going to be amazing, and it's going to be the top gaming event of the year. Hope to see you guys at EScon. If you do there, go ahead and come say hi. I don't mind. We can take a picture, whatever. We can have a little talk about whatever as well. And I hope to be be able to give you guys a great, at least I'm not the one that's so supposed to be hoping for it. I do hope that these players are the ones to give you a show in a best of 3 head-to-head between 6 Sense and Upgrade. Tomorrow we'll be playing some Call of Duty Mobile. So if you want to be there as well, make sure you subscribe and also put on the bell so that we can you can get a notification of tomorrow's stream of playing Call of Duty Mobile, where we also have 4 teams getting ready to compete against each other. If I may, real quick, I'll probably call down those 4 teams. We got Aurora Borealis, Execute, Section Esports, Toxic Turtles, and Outlaws getting ready to play some Call of Duty tomorrow. Well, once again, boys, thank you for being here. I wish you guys the best. Again tomorrow. Good night.